let's
Everyone on their seat.
yeah. So sorry, Abs, yeah, does it look alright? Yeah, I know it's not perfect on screen, but yeah.
Links in the chat.
Is it too late to have this one?
I just want to get some. Do you want to go halfway through?
Yeah, go on, through.
Because we've got to change anyway, haven't we? All that stuff.
Exactly. Yeah, let's get the show. Let's get the show going.
Yeah, after like an hour, though, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll have a break.
Well, it's like 1:15 now.
Yeah, no one's on after us. We're alright, really, but
Okay.
I'm gonna get charged more.
Links in the chat.
Whatever. Right.
Boris Bonkin. That could be a superhero, I'm telling you. Because superheroes have alliteration names. Colaccini shirt.
I don't what?
Colaccini shirt.
Yeah.
Old
I've got a
white
little-
shirt.
Listen, funny.
I've got a
Longer shirt.
As you can see, that's our wife.
Oh,
That's yourself. That's me.
does it look weird? Like a little tape, a little.
No, sir.
Uh-huh.
Not true. The podcast.
I hate that power look. I like
It's
ghost,
sure, yeah.
man. It's taking the piss. You can
It's
see
good, yeah?
through me. You can almost see through me on camera.
You think see right on the turn the lights down a bit. 'Cause you could always do that.
I was banging into the wall behind me. Honestly, look, it's ridiculous.
I could advise swapping seats with yeah.
That's right. It's not that much of a problem.
Yeah, good.
Alright.
Good.
Anthony Gordon, near poverty, scoop in the eye.
Alright, and
Go straight down one flavor.
we are live.
What's going on, people? It's your boy B-Yax, and welcome to another episode of Fly on the Wall Perspective. And I have an esteemed panel. Sorry, I had to just emphasize that.
Because I'm here, isn't it? I'm back.
We got Charlie the Troll. Nah, joking.
Back again.
Then Ball of Duty General Yassin's back.
Just a member, G. Just a member.
He's a bit grumpy today.
I'm happy, man. I'm happy.
Obviously, we've got Mitch representing where the owls sleep.
Yes.
I don't want to do enjoying the weather.
Yeah, loving it. Yeah, loving it, man.
Yeah.
Charlie's melting, but the rest of us are
Too white for this.
There's white people that are loving the sun as well. There's people sunbathing everywhere.
Me.
So the World Cup, has it lived up to your expectations? Has it lived up to the heights? Because some people are, just being a bit apprehensive, about this World Cup. But me, I love it, when the World Cup's on. I think it's a celebration of, diverse culture that, that we see, you know what I mean? So people just, representing for their countries, and you see a lot of joy, and yeah, so I think it's World Cup, I love it, yeah, so what do you guys think?
I think people are always going to be apprehensive when it's held in certain locations, certain countries. The same thing happened with Qatar, innit? But once the football starts, that's all that matters, really. And I think, as far as the football goes, it's been kind of lit. I think the GOAT is giving us a last dance.
So, all of a sudden, like, just talk to
Talking
them.
about Ronaldo.
No, there's only one GOAT.
No, we're gonna get there. Just funny, isn't it?
Yeah,
Everyone's like, "Oh, this World Cup's gonna get boycotted, isn't it?" Like that, all of a
Nah,
sudden,
that's
like, out the window, like,
People
innit?
talk all of that, but then once the football starts, it's football,
Yeah.
innit? Do you know what I mean?
No.
I think the
course.
games have been exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like the group stages have been lit.
And the underdogs have been doing really well
Yeah,
as well.
100%.
Look at Cape Verde, what a story,
100%.
you know.
Yeah, that.
So they've been a pleasant surprise, Obviously, man's representing. I can support multiple teams. I'm a multicultural guy.
Who else?
Glory
Who else
hunter,
could you support?
just
like-
Who else could you support?
He
Senegal,
supports France.
France.
France, why?
What are the reasons?
Because I got French people in my family.
Fair.
I come from a French-speaking African country. Obviously,
You going back like
I'm, Brit-
300
Is that the
I'm,
reason
I'm
to
British.
support France? Would that be the
I'm
reason
British.
to not support
I've
France?
got French people in my family. What do you mean? I'm giving you my reasons,
No,
bro.
because I know people.
I speak French. I
know people who.
my
don't support
country is the
France.
biggest French-speaking country in the world.
But I know people don't support France for the opposite. I know people saying, "Nah, I ain't supporting the colonizers."
I know, but you
That's what I'm
don't.
saying,
You
yeah.
turned your back on Ghana, or you
I'll
rooting for
never
England.
turn my back.
You're
on
rooting
France.
for England.
Check the group chat.
Einstein.
Listen, if you want to do this thing where you start lying on camera,
Oh,
What do you mean?
you know what I
What do you
mean?
mean lying on camera?
You know what I mean? Like, if you want to start lying
Who
on
was you
camera,
referring to us?
it's your platform.
Who
You
was
can
you
lie on
referring
the camera if you want.
We'll take a screenshot
The
of it.
streets know who I
But
support.
anyway, you know, I'm just saying, yeah, there's a few, you know what I mean, a few teams that I could, you know, it's only right. There's loads of people that can relate to that. You're torn, you know, but yeah, obviously, you know, it's a knockout, last 32, you know, so we're gonna start off with England, okay. After the result against Croatia, it's coming home.
Yeah.
Everybody was partying, you know, and then we played Ghana, and
Daylight robbery.
all of a sudden, everybody's scrutinizing.
Daylight robbery.
Too cool, you know. So
We're scrutinizing
everyone,
VAR, my guy.
like, it felt like it was a defeat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The way the football critics were talking about it, you know, it generally felt that, you know, it was like it was a defeat, you know, and obviously yesterday we won 2-0 against Panama. So, but I do want to start off with, we'll touch on the Croatia game, and then we're gonna also talk on the Ghana match, you know, and then the Panama one. So, you know, we've got a little sequel there, you know. So, yeah, what's your take, Mitch?
I definitely wasn't one of these coming home after Croatia. I thought the first half was just as drab as all the other games so far. The second half was much better. There was emphasis behind the way we was tackling. I rated Tuchel for the changes he made, but that's just one game. Like you say, we rolled into the Ghana game. Wasn't great. Yesterday wasn't great, although we won 2-0, and it just looks a little bit like same old England. I used to be frustrated with Southgate for the same reasons I'm now looking at Tuchel. And even on the last show, when we spoke about squad selection, there were questions. And those questions are coming to fruition now. You can see why people were questioning some of the players he took in the squad. And even when Livramento gets injured, bringing in Chalobah doesn't seem to make any sense. Now we're down to bare bones and one more injury in defence. We could be seeing Dan Burn at left back at the World Cup. I don't even want to see a Newcastle at the World Cup. So, boy, there's worrying. There's more worrying signs than positive signs for me at the minute. And yeah, it's not a good place to be.
And Yassin?
I just think it's the same old England, isn't it? I think like the squad selection was bonkers. Leaving out the technicians that he left out was bonkers. You set yourself up for failing against teams that play low blocks.
What players are you talking about in particular?
I'm talking about
Cole
Trent.
Palmer.
I'm talking about Trent. I'm talking about Cole Palmer. I'm talking about Foden. I'm talking about Adam
So
Wharton.
they should all be in the squad.
I would have
Yeah, I
thrown
think
Lewis
so.
Hall into that as well, by the way.
Yeah,
100%.
Lewis Hall. Even Harry Maguire's got better distro than the centre backs that he picked. I think he's picked. When I look at the squad, I think he left out a lot of technicians and he's picked a very.
So you're not really. It sounds like you're not really judging it based off form, though.
No, I'm not. I don't think you should entirely base squads off form.
No, I do agree with you
Yeah.
as well. At the same time, you know,
Remember,
I think
Lewis
it should
Hall's
be-
been the
it
best
should
left
be-
back in the league.
I think it should be profiles.
Yeah.
Like form does play into it, but I think it should be
I think
profiles.
that's it's new waters for England. I think they're trying to do that with Tuchel. I think because there's no one thing I've always hated about England. I think it was, you know, favoritism. You know what I'm saying? And that used to be a big problem. So I think now, obviously, omitting the big names, you know, I like that approach. You know, but you know, I like how he's included Ivan Toney, for example. Do you know what I mean? Playing in Saudi, but you know, I think that's it's a good sign. It's you know, to have somebody like Ivan Toney. Obviously, he's not playing in the top league, but still involved because you know what he's capable of doing.
He's not going to play any minutes at this World Cup, man.
Yeah, And also, I think he's omitted the big names to just show that, like, I'm Tuchel, I'm the boss, what I say goes. I don't think he's omitted the big names for footballing reasons, I'll be real. Because, like, you just can't admit Trent Alexander-Arnold and Tommy is about footballing reasons, but when you're picking Jed Spence...
Yeah, but he
Livramento,
wants a fullback that can defend, though, you know, and that's the bottom line.
Trent can defend, though.
But to be fair, we played 3 games where we didn't really
He's not a great defender.
You need.
He's not a great. He's not.
You said something. Sorry.
Go on.
You said in the group chat, you was like, if Trent played against Ghana, he would have been exposed. Yeah.
Mhm.
I didn't agree with that because he might have got exposed on the counter, but at the same time, you could say he could have created 3-4 chances with his balls in the box. It's like,
I also think...
But either way, he can create chances, but they weren't converted.
I also think this
he
Trent...
put 2 balls in the box. Oh well.
Who got more balls than him in the box?
It doesn't. Just because he's done it the most doesn't mean he was.
That
effective.
doesn't mean.
Also, I think this Trent can't defend thing is overstated. There's been games where he's been rinsed. However, I think it's overstated.
far too often, bro. I'm a Liverpool fan, you know, and
You think he's like significantly worse a defender than Spence and Livramento?
They're better defenders than him, and
No, but like,
and that's why it don't look. Tuchel was not chancing it with people like Trent. That's just not his.
You can't tell me Trent is chancing it, bro.
It
This guy
is,
is a generational footballer.
Bro, defensively in a World Cup, he's not doing that.
Well, then that's why you're
Do you know what I
firing
mean?
black. Someone like
They're gonna
Trent,
live and die by these decisions.
Why
but
do you need
someone like
defensive
Trent-
players against Ghana?
someone
and
like Trent could have
Panama?
easily unlocked Ghana's defense. But
Panama, Croatia,
You-
like, we haven't
yeah.
really needed to defend. I get it in the big games.
Yeah.
Say we come up against Spain, you need a more
100%,
defensive right.
100%.
But what about all the other games? There's going to be
100%.
2-3 of them in the whole tournament. We're going to play like 9 games if we get
yeah,
to
we
that.
all know what Trent can do on the ball, but it's not just about Trent. You know what I'm saying? He
It's
wants
not.
fullbacks
It's about all of these players.
who are robust and who can defend, and I agree with that. You can't have it all. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big fan of Reece James. You know. But even against obviously Ghana, you know, he was average at
He's
best.
been poor.
You know, and you know me, I'm always singing these praises. You know, Reece James, but again, I still stand on had Trent been playing.
Are you
it
one
would
of
have
those?
been
Are you one of those?
there would have been
Liverpool
major
fans
problems for.
Who's burning because he cut to Real Madrid?
No,
No, I'm just asking
No,
genuinely.
he played his part. He played his
Because
part.
Trent's
No.
arguably your greatest ever fullback. So are you
yeah,
one of those? Are you
Ob-
one of those
ob-
Liverpool fans who's
obviously.
burning because he cut?
Why he won
If he
everything,
was
bro.
still in your team,
I'm not one of those.
Shelling,
I'm not-
I don't think you'll be saying all
No,
of
I'm
this.
not one of
He shouldn't
those
be in the
guys,
squad.
bro. I'm not. I generally no. I'm being real. But this is what happens, isn't it? In football, people come in and go. He was exceptional for us. Won everything, and it was time. What else? You know, no, I'm not mad at it.
And he could be
It's football.
exceptional for England.
I'm not one of those. Remember what they try to do? Just sticking him in midfield for the Euros and look at that. Look how that played out. You know what I mean? No, but it was because this is what I hate about England. This mentality. Because he can spray a ball. Just yeah, play him. Oh, come on, man.
He's not
Sorry,
spraying the ball.
that's because
He's
England
not-
love that. They love someone who's got a swag. They love that. They love that. The Beckham. They love that. They Beckham was on Talk Sport talking about. Oh yeah, you know, yeah, he was very similar to me, Trent. What a player. All of that fucking shit, man.
No, but-
can you defend
To be
me?
fair, Beckham saved England a few times with Swaz.
Exactly.
Against
and
Greece,
Trent could do
free
that.
kick.
Trent could do that.
Have we even
That's
been that
another
quick
argument.
defensively,
That's
though?
not
No.
another argument.
No, we
Have we
haven't.
even
No,
been
we
that
We
quick?
haven't. We haven't.
all of this
Panama
stuff
could have had a couple.
All
What?
of this
What?
stuff's irrelevant if we're still not
Yeah.
playing defensively
Guys,
without.
sorry,
Ghana should have had a
let's-
pen.
let's try our best, obviously, to not talk
Yeah.
over each other.
Yeah.
I just want you to land on your point.
My point is,
and then-
he picked a squad that are, to me, are not
Mhm.
technicians who could operate in tight spaces and break down low blocks. And now we're seeing it unfold. We saw it unfold in that Ghana game. Like, they didn't really create anything, really do anything.
Can I jump in there?
Yeah, go on.
I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt because he's basically saying this team's built to beat the Spains and the France.
Yeah.
He's saying when it comes
too
to
cool we talk about.
Yeah.
when teams are going to come at us, we're going to bang them on the counter.
Yeah, that's what he's picked. He's picked
that's
the
what
transition team.
So we
Yeah.
haven't had the chance to see if that's going to work yet. You know what I'm saying?
100%. But
At the same time, I don't
we
agree
get the
with-
chance?
So I don't agree with some of his decisions,
Because
but
I feel like Congo are
But
going to set up in a low
be
block.
Yeah,
specific.
that's true.
I hate you, Vic Congo.
They're-
I'm torn. Not really.
but listen, if we come up against Spain or France and then we would beat
Who
them,
would you like to see removed, and who would you like to see come in, Charlie, for England? For England to.
But that's not my point. I'm saying he's picked the team for those games, and we.
No, but I want to
haven't
know
played
what you
those
think, because you
games
disagreed with some of his selections, have you not?
What in the squad? Or
No,
the
but I'm
starting
giving the
lineup?
benefit of the doubt. I'm saying he's picked the team to do that. Apparently.
Yeah, but obviously you're not happy with certain decisions that he's made, selections. So like, who would you like? I'm saying.
Oh
who
no,
would you
that's
like-
what I'm
who
saying.
would
I'm
you
giving
like
the benefit of the doubt
I
for
can-
now.
I can
I
answer
can
this
disagree,
question.
but I'm
to-
saying.
No, I want Charlie to.
Okay, go on.
No, you answer.
No, but this,
Because
no,
it
this is
doesn't
what
matter.
I'm directing this one at
Man,
you, man.
Give him the benefit of the doubt. I can still disagree with him and say, listen, I can disagree and say I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. I don't have to.
That don't really make sense to me.
It does.
bro.
It does make sense.
How? Just try and make it make sense, please. Because even in the group chat, you were saying certain things. You was not,
Okay,
not
I'll
a fan
pick
of
one
certain
player-
players.
Okay, one
starting,
player, for
so,
example,
yeah, I want
Straight
to
away, Jed Spence. Why is he
What
even there? Why is he even there? And why is he even playing for England? And like, why?
because he's a quality right back.
Just stop it.
He's
Boris,
quality.
man, come on, you can't
Quality.
be doing this.
He's quality. You can defend it. You can attack.
Oh,
Can attack?
God, you
Jed
can't
Spence
attack.
can-
You
Nah,
can't attack.
Bro, do you see how he was playing last season? The beginning of the last
You
season.
can't attack. You can't.
You know,
He's just fast.
He's an
He
athlete.
was-
An athlete.
he was playing really well for Spurs. At, at the first half of the season, when Spurs were doing all right before they started crumbling, Jed Spence individual performances. I see why he's in there. I see why he's in there. I like him. You don't need to, but
I know you like
see,
him.
Even there's this narrative about in football. If you've played at a half decent level, just because the manager shouts at you doesn't mean like he's digging you out or it can appear like that. But there's this narrative. I think people are thinking like Tuchel doesn't like Spence. It's not.
He does.
You know what I mean? There's certain players that I love managers that no matter what, even Madueke, no matter what you think, he's gonna play these kind of players because he knows what they can offer. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's why Jed Spence is a good fullback for me, a very good on his day especially. I rate him. I'm not gonna waver on that. You know what I mean? So yeah, sorry, that's just my take on the Jed Spence situation.
For half a season, he's
Feel-
a good fullback.
Yeah, but you're doing selective hearing. You're doing selective hearing.
Not being that
I can
squad.
disagree.
No,
I
fair
can
enough, fair
disagree
enough.
with some of
Yeah,
his
fair enough.
selections and still giving the benefit of the doubt that he picked the team that's gonna play against the big teams. I can still, yeah.
But the thing is, it's a tournament, so you've got
You've got to
enough
qualify.
positions in the squad to pick a team that can play against the big teams and the small teams.
Yeah, true.
And he hasn't done that. I don't think he's done that.
It's
So
gone completely one-dimensional.
yeah, 100%.
But then you say it's one dimensional, yeah. My biggest frustration is what is the plan? Because I can't see it. Like to break down the low block teams, there has to be a plan to break them down. And so far we haven't seen what we're trying to do. It's just get it into them wide little pockets, create a triangle, play it about, go across.
Mitch,
do
who would
the
you like to
outside,
see
get
start?
nothing in the box.
Who would you like to see start for
Can I
England?
just-
And
sorry.
who would you like to see
I wanted to jump in there.
remove, please? Because I'm
What,
hearing this,
squad-wise?
but I want to hear players that people want to see starting for England. This is what I want to hear because there's a lot of huffing and puffing, and then, okay, well, who plays then?
Just-
That's my thing.
But you didn't want to hear my list.
No,
You said
no,
wanna
I
hear
do.
Charlie.
We absolutely do. No, sorry.
Regardless
We'll just.
I know.
For me, there was a few
Okay.
pointless ones in there. Like Kwanzaa was a pointless one.
Mhm.
Jed Spence was a pointless one. Livermento was pretty pointless as well. Reece James. These players get injured too often to play in a tournament where when you get to the knockout round, it's a game every 3 days. Like, why are you taking injury prone players? And then attacking wise, for me, as much as he's had a good season, even someone like Morgan Rogers, you're talking about beating these big teams. You want big game players. Like, they might be slightly off form, but who else is going to score the goals and just step up? Morgan Rogers isn't going to be one of them guys.
But
So I would have
are you
taken
saying
someone
like
like
you
a Palmer.
got to pay people off merit though. I'm also like you can't just
take it off logic as well at the same time. Of do they deliver on the big stage? Do you know they can be that guy when they
But
need
don't
to
know
be
Reece
that
James
guy?
has got a proven
That's
track
harsh
record
on
for that.
Rogers. I think Rogers.
Reece James
Rodgers
don't.
I think that's
Reece
harsh.
James
That's
is
harsh,
not no
yeah.
slouch.
I would have Rodgers in the squad.
Mitch. Reece James ain't no slouch.
You can't say he's not a big game
you
player
know
when he's not
this.
played in big games. It's a bit
Yeah, but
harsh.
that's
Who?
exactly the point. You pick the guy that
Livermento,
has
yeah,
Morgan
but
Rogers.
I'm on about Reece James here. You know what
No,
I'm
Reece
saying?
James
We
should
can't
get
say
it.
the same thing
I
about
don't
him.
think he
man.
should just due to his injury, just due to how
No,
injured
Reece
he
James
is.
should
We've
go.
got so many fullbacks.
Permanent class is permanent. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
but we've got so many fullbacks.
No, the fullback discussion is bonkers. Like right back, it's plain and simple. You pick Reece James, you pick Trent. I don't think there's any more of a discussion because those two are two of the best fullbacks I've ever seen in this country.
At left back, I think Lewis Hall.
Am I lying?
Trent can't defend to save his life, mate. He's been rinsed
You're burning,
too
man.
many
He left you.
times.
He left
Too
you.
many
You're
times,
burning. You're
man.
burning. He left you.
You know what I mean? Like people know
Liverpool's
this, man.
greatest ever fullback, probably, but you're
Say
burning.
that arguably, but I'm not going to
Calm.
defend. He's not great defensively, but
That doesn't mean he's
offensively,
not
what
one
a
of the
player,
greatest
what he can do,
fullbacks that
what he
this
can do on the ball.
country's ever
Can we not try and talk over each other?
Yeah, right, cool.
You know what I mean? So, but offensively, what he can do on the ball, I'm just being objective. Like, you know, I've always said Reece James is you know, out and out
Complete
better. Yeah, right. Better than Trent. Like, it's not.
100%.
I don't need to be biased. You think I'm not there to be biased, bro. I don't really.
But I said James and Trent. I said they're the two
You
right
said
backs
both,
you picked.
yeah, you said both.
That's it.
But you said arguably Trent. I know you like Trent. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? You're saying Trent, you know, arguably England's best fullback
He-
ever. And
In terms of the right backs,
do you agree
I've
with that?
seen,
Do you agree with that?
He's up
Who
there.
Trent's arguably England's best right back ever.
Yeah.
In
He's
terms
in
of
the
the right backs I've
conversation,
seen, he's in the
100%.
conversation.
100% you put him in the conversation. I don't see why you wouldn't.
I just think his ability on the ball. When he just what he can do on the ball. You know what I mean? Obviously, look. Nowadays, fullbacks, it's like they can get away with not being, you know, defensive or be able to defend, I guess, you know. So on the ball, you know, is now, you know, this generation that we live in is about what these fullbacks can do on the ball and attacking fullbacks, bombing forward. If you didn't see Trent at the height of his career at Liverpool, it was unbelievable. Him and Robbo, another, you know, I think all-round better defender than Trent. But them
Much
two,
better.
they were going forward, unreal. Trent, what he could do on the, you know what I mean? So, yeah, it's annoying because I think if he was just a bit better at defending, he'll be like the complete. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's where I'm at with him,
When
man.
we're playing a double
But
pivot of
technically, he
Anderson
gets
and
the
Rice,
player,
why do you
of
need
course.
Yeah, why do you need
Like-
both holding? Why do you need two sitting
We're
players?
seeing him sitting at home for Jed Spence. Like,
Yeah.
come on.
But I understand that. Sorry, Mitch. Back to obviously, I'm wanting you to land about obviously who you would like to see in the squad and
well, like we were saying on the technical, even players like Ivan Toney, it's good that you picked him off the back of being in Saudi, but if he's not going to play, what's the point? Bring someone that can do a little bit of magic and unlock a defence. Like you've
Right.
got Kane, who's going to play every single minute
But
we need
I
him to
think
play.
that's
you've got
problematic
Watkins.
sometimes. I want Kane. I think they're afraid. It's still this like they don't want to take Kane off when really, you know, certain games when
You can play him with
he's
someone.
not. You can do that too, but there's nothing wrong. France take up Mbappe. I see, you know, top teams take up their, you know, their star
It's
man.
different though.
Their
It's different.
talisman
Kane's
sometimes.
a bigger-
You have, you know, there's nothing wrong with going some different. Football's not an individual
Yeah.
sport. do you know,
Kane,
do
but
you
he's
know what I
only
mean?
two
guy.
backups.
You know,
We've
Kane is-
literally taken two
So-
backup strikers. They're not
and-
even rotations. They're straight backups. So why have we got Kane, who's first choice, Watkins, who must be
But
second
Kane-
choice? Because
this is what I'm saying.
Tony,
It's
come
like
on,
they're
Tony
virtual
just sits on the
signaling
bench
with
for
like your Tonys and that, because it's just like, you know, they're not gonna, when England are crying out for something different, you know, it's not gonna like he's not gonna. I'm not gonna say he's not gonna like take Harry Kane off. He might when, you know, we're playing against sort of these kind of teams against Ghana, low block, physical teams. You know what I'm saying? That are gonna nullify Kane. But obviously we know what Kane can do. Give him a chance, but sometimes it's a bit too. I think you need something fresh. You know what I mean? So, you know what I'm saying? We'll wait and see to see if Tuchel's brave enough to, you know, to take off Kane sometimes. And I think certain times, obviously, England need Harry Kane. I'm not saying we you know, his record speaks for itself. You know what I mean? But I think England can be a way more effective counter-attacking side. You know, if they just shuffle a few things around. You know what I mean? And I think that's what England at their best. England are never going to be this possession team that everybody wants them to be. They're always going to be they're at the best when they're counter-attacking England.
I don't see who we come up against who are going to have that much more of the ball for us to be a counter-attacking team. There's probably only two.
No, but this
two
midfield,
countries in the world
England
that
haven't
do
got a creative midfielder that can really pull strings at international level. It's failed. We've had, you know what I mean? We've seen it, you know, tried to, you know, with Gerrard. You see how he does it with Liverpool when it comes to England. It's like rabbit. You know what I'm saying? Endearing head,
basically set
you know,
up to plan
headlight.
to get to the final and
But
play
you-
either France
But
or
you know what I
Spain
mean,
to
Mitch? You
play
know what I
that
mean
way.
about the creative play, that, you know, someone that can unlock defenses. England haven't got that. England, it doesn't work with England. Do you know? England have very good players. They just need to find an identity, a system that's going to bring up the best. You know,
I
you got.
think-
You,
I-
you, you,
I
do you know
disagree.
what I
I
mean?
think we have a few, but they're in they're dotted about in different
Who
positions.
creative
And
midfielders that can unlock defenses?
No, just players,
Cole Palmer
different
got
players
another
that can, yeah.
No, but I'm talking about
Foden, but then
I'm
even if
talking
you
about
play
centre
like
midfielder. I don't want to hear Foden. I don't rate Foden when it comes to England, especially. So that's where I
He
stand.
hasn't performed for England.
You know what I mean? Sorry, I'm getting very particular in the
Adam
point that
Wharton could
I'm-
unlock defences.
Please, allow it. Please.
He can though.
He
Please,
can.
Please.
You can though. Players that break lines quickly that then
Exactly.
get you in behind the midfield.
Don't
that you're-
dismiss
you
Adam
can-
Wharton. Like.
That's
Adam
why you
Wharton's a
take your
player.
Trents, and that's why you also take your Lewis Halls, because they play them dangerous passes through the teams as they push up,
Yeah.
and then you're in behind the midfield.
So why is
We
he,
haven't taken
why is
any.
he not playing?
Because he hasn't taken none of these players. He's gone too
Because
safe.
he hasn't taken them, yeah.
Because they're not good enough. They're not these guys that you're trying to make out.
Right.
They're just not. They're not. Sorry.
So you're
Sorry.
saying because
Look at,
Future
look at
hasn't
Modric.
picked
Look at
some-
what Modric's done. Obviously, you know, stinker against England. But you know what I mean. You know those match with like he's just in midfield, creative. He runs the game. He dictates the same way he plays for Madrid. You know what I'm saying? He can do that for Croatia, and he's gone. The whole distance.
But
for Croatia.
Modric is not the bar, bro.
Do you know what I mean? But I'm talking. What I'm trying to say is England haven't got. You know, I don't think they have those type of players. You know, which is fine. You know,
I think we
Find
have to
another
just
system.
cater for.
Yeah.
counter
I agree.
attack. I feel like with England too. But okay, if counter attacking not work, we're hoping on Kane to like. You know what I mean? to
but that's why
to
you
find the
take
winner,
it
and
in
that's too. If you look at teams like France, you know, look at there's so many. You can win games. There's so many individual players there that can just take the game in the scruff of their neck, and win you the match. England, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but
I'm
France-
going back to your
France
original point because
France
you're
is
saying
the perfect
you're saying there's no
example.
identity of England. It's
Yeah, but
basically-
France is the perfect example.
yeah.
They've got a front four that's just.
And then they got
scary.
Elise though,
And they just go right.
No,
You
stop,
man
stop,
go,
stop,
and then we just let these two protect. England don't do that.
But
But
they ain't got the
just letting
players,
them
Mitch.
four
They
play.
haven't got the players. They haven't got the creative players. France do. This is my point.
Nah, I just don't. I just
This
don't think we
is
trust them
my
enough.
point. They've got so much. They've got
just
so
don't
much
trust them enough.
match winners and left, right, and centre. Oh, come on, you know this, but we watch
I
football.
disagree.
England are not at that level.
They're not.
Do
The
you
players
know
aren't
what
at
I
a
mean?
certain level.
It's
but there's no chance because the players we're playing.
By the way,
Gordon
I
and
need to be
Madueke,
clear. I
Frank
don't
Kane.
really rate England. I'm being very clear. Do
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Generally, do you know what I'm saying? I'm being very clear on that. You know, I want England to do well, but I just think there's just so much delusional takes when it comes to England. We've got to understand the strengths of the team. Every team has their strengths and weaknesses. You've got to understand the strengths of
Yeah,
the team.
and
And
I agree. You do.
You know what I mean?
But I'm not having anybody try and tell me that
Mm.
Madueke is more likely to unlock a defense from the right hand side than Cole Palmer.
Yeah, it's
There is
crazy.
no planet
Bonkers.
that's a true statement.
But who?
Bonkers.
Okay, but he's had a better season.
Madueke is
I
back
don't think
regardless of how good
Madueke
his
No,
season
but-
is.
had a better season.
Listen, there's
He won
bias,
more.
man. There's club bias. I know people dislike him, but why is he? Why is he starting for Tuchel?
I have no idea. Probably
He's
because
lively.
Arsenal won the league.
Yeah, and he's lively. That's it.
He's been in the squad before that. Tuchel likes him. What do you think?
Well,
Tuchel.
it was under him at Chelsea, so there's probably some kind of.
Come on, I'm being serious. I know a lot
But
of
we
people.
can't answer that.
don't-
That's the question we
don't
can't
like-
answer.
Yeah, we don't know why he picked him.
Yeah, we
Do
don't know
you
why.
think Madueke is a more creative player than Cole Palmer? He's statistically not.
But we're
Cole
talking
Palmer
about
beats him in
we're
every
talking about
metric.
form. He's done an awful season, man. Palmer is not like you're going to like a rocket science. He's not in the squad.
Yeah, but
No.
Madueke
They
hasn't
got
had a great
England.
one.
England have got options. You know what I'm saying? England have got really good attacking and creative players. So it's just what I mean.
Madueke did not have a
Palmer
great
missing out. What's he
season.
done to be? You're going back to like it's not really merit what you're talking about. You're just saying because it's Palmer, but you got to like.
But what's Madueke? though?
Yeah, that's what
He's been obviously second to Saka, whatever, but he's been alright for Arsenal. He's come on, I'm being objective here. I'm not saying he's a top player. I'm saying he's got ability. He's got the jink in him at least. We've got him and Gordon. People are, you know what? Honestly, I take my hat. It's a great. I take my hat off to the people that have been at least the talk sports and like I thought they were gonna. Some people have been defending Madueke a little bit. Gordon is an issue. Do you know what I mean? Gordon's an issue. He offered absolutely nothing.
To be
You
fair,
know,
they did say they're both shit, but
again,
Gordon's
God.
worse. That's what they
I don't
said.
see
And
how
that's
statement-
That's what they said.
No. Certain people were defending. Certain critics was like, at least Madueke. You know what I mean? He's got the
He
jink in
tried,
him.
he's lively.
Bro, there's
run it.
no-
And he
he
made the best. He created the two best chances of the game, and that's facts. You can say what you want. The fact is, you know what I'm saying. He was
The guy
England.
just runs the ball off the pitch.
He was England. One
all
of
the
England's.
time. Just runs the
Bro,
ball off the
literally
pitch.
the first thing he
Was
did when he came to
he not one of England's most lively players?
Lively though, bro.
What?
Lively.
Was
What's your
Bellingham?
definition of lively again?
Was Bellingham
Tell me a
better?
definition of
Was
lively.
but active.
Much
Was Bellingham better?
Much better.
Yeah, Bellingham.
Bellingham,
yeah.
Was he better than Madueke?
He went yesterday.
Well, yesterday.
Oh my God, against Ghana.
Oh.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was.
He
Yeah, he was.
was.
Yeah, he was.
He was.
He was. He actually was.
Oh my
Bellingham's
days.
been England's best player for all 3 games.
Yeah,
Oh my
actually
days.
He actually was, bro.
Nah,
He
you're not
actually
drinking the
was.
Bellingham Kool-Aid, man.
There's one thing. There's one thing
I'm
about
not having
Bellingham,
it. I am not having
Even
it.
when Bellingham
No,
has a bad game,
No.
he refuses to be a loser.
Yeah.
Regardless, he just turns into an absolute running monster when he's having a bad game.
No,
technically.
listen, no.
Man, the way
He's a
he
good
did
player.
not.
He's a good player. I just think
God, they
I just think
Bellingham
is a bit overrated.
talking down Bellingham
yeah.
and talking up Madueke right now.
Listen,
I cannot
everyone
believe-
watching, Ali, I'm
love
trying to
money.
give you context, you know,
Yeah.
as to why. At the end of the day, he's Tuchel lacks Madueke. He starts. He's a regular fixture with Tuchel, so you can take it out with him. I'm just trying to like at least analyze why he keeps on. You know what I mean?
But there's
Starting
more
to-
reason to take Gordon and start Gordon over Madueke based on last season.
Base.
Gordon scored 11, 12 goals in the Champions League.
What do we say about Gordon, mate? Charlie, he's too what?
He's too vanilla. I agree.
At least Madueke's got a bit of sauce, mate. He's got a bit of
Where
flavour
does his
to him.
sauce come from?
He's scraping the straw, he's scraping the strawberry in the Neapolitan. He's grazing it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
At
man,
least, I know.
Madueke's
I'm not
the
saying
sauce.
Madueke's a top player, by the way.
There's no sauce.
Yeah, I'm not.
It's just
I'm not.
optics.
Yeah.
I am not vouching. I'm just trying to call it how I see it. I'm not.
No, no,
You know what I
there's
mean?
no sauce. It's just optics.
Fair enough,
Madueke
fair
might
enough.
have a little bit more sauce. When he's cooking up his
optical
food,
sauce, bro.
he hasn't even got it in the pan. It's on the side. He's hit the stove.
Oh, the
He hasn't
amount of
hit
times
the
I see
pan.
this guy run the ball off the pitch. I'm like,
Yeah.
brother, you play football every day,
He's
bro.
hit the
and
stove.
You run the ball off the pitch.
What's the point of
But
having
when
sauce
he
if you're not flavouring
when he
nothing?
turns it on, he looks like, you know, he could be a bit of a world beater. It's just it's
Bro,
it's
why
bad.
does Madueke sound like Messi right now?
Bro,
He's like,
Madueke,
okay.
But,
Didn't even hit the
but
pan.
anyway,
I'm taking Jared Bowen in the
my-
squad
my-
over
my-
Madueke.
my point,
100%.
but you're not.
I'm taking
Oh,
Jared
Don't even
oh,
Bowen.
mention Bowen.
I would hate to choose a team with you, some of you,
Jared
honestly.
Punch Jared Bowen over Madueke.
You know what I
any day.
mean? So, okay. So, again, I just think England fans, man, so fickle, man. So fickle. Again, Croatia, yeah, it's coming home. Ghana,
Can I just
too cool out. It's just, you know what I mean? I feel like,
can I jump
I,
in?
feel,
I wanted to say
I just feel like, you know, there's just this sense of, you know, this edginess. Everyone's a bit like, you know, we've got to be consistent. Let's calm down, you know what I mean? And really try and assess and analyze things, you know, from, you know, a rational perspective. Because I just think, you know, there's just, when we win, when we lose, it's just like, oh no, Tuchel, oh, he shouldn't have paid it. Like, you know what I mean? So, yeah. So, go on,
I
Charlie.
wanted to jump in.
Yeah.
I wanted to say this earlier on as well.
Look,
Regardless of who Tuchel picks, etc., yeah, they should still have enough to breeze past. No offense, they should still have enough to breeze past Ghana, Panama.
No, you're
Anyway,
right. You're
regardless, it
You're
doesn't
right.
matter who he's picked. There's still enough quality there to win these games comfortably. So why they like?
Why?
Regardless
Why?
of
You're
who-
only as good as your last game. Ghana are a good side.
This is
You
the
know.
worst Ghana team in 40 years.
But
Like,
England couldn't beat them though.
It is.
England couldn't beat them though. England couldn't
That's
beat
what I'm
them.
saying.
Why not? I don't care. You can talk about, oh, this guy. You know what I mean?
They've got AU
Bro.
starting as a number 9.
You know?
And
He's more likely to get
but-
still and score a goal.
but England still couldn't win though.
I bet
This
he
is
fouls every game.
this is just
Are
the,
you
this is just
fouls?
the
I'm telling
arrogance,
you.
and you still couldn't beat them. Still couldn't
I
beat
actually
them.
rate. I actually like
Hold on,
some of
hold
my
up,
favourite
man.
players.
But Ghana
I'm
have a lot
telling
more
you.
fear factor than
Still
Panama.
couldn't beat them because say all that you know, oh,
No, but on paper, they've got
who gives
enough
a
to-
fuck about paper? Football's 11 men, be 11 men, bro. Whoever turns up on the day, whoever works harder, whoever, you know, yes, you need a bit of, you know, luck, but you
So
got to create your
somebody
own.
asked you-
You got to create your own luck.
Somebody asked you before the
Do you know what
game,
I'm saying?
who's going to win this game? Who would you say?
To
Would you
be
say,
fair,
oh, it's close, it'll be a draw, it'll be
yeah,
a
no,
draw?
I actually did think it was gonna be a draw. Maybe both teams scoring, but actually, I didn't want to say it. But I actually, you know, I was thinking this. I don't see England winning. I don't see England. Bro, these men are having yam and jollof rice and beans and toast and that. Get off the ball, bro. These men are getting weights off the ball, bro. Please, man. It's just like
technical players. That's what that happening.
what technical players though?
That's why we haven't taken none of them. That's the point.
No, they haven't been on form. They haven't been on form. Foden's a waste of space when it comes to England. You know what I mean? Palmer,
Walton hasn't been on form this season.
Walton. At least put him in the squad. That's all right. Cool. Put him in the squad. Give him his opportunity. Do you know what I'm saying? But I think there's more options.
Lewis Hall hasn't been on form this season.
He should be there. I'm a big fan of Lewis Hall. You know what I'm saying? But he's gonna live and die by these decisions. You know what I'm saying? Let's try, I'm not trying to make this a negative conversation about the England team, the national team, innit? But come on, I just want to at least, you know, for us to be able to, you know, to at least suggest who we, you know, we think like, you know, that who has to play or who should play for, you know, England to get over the line. You know, me, I just think England at the best again counter-attacking. You know what I'm saying? They haven't got anyone that's going to be able to in the midfield unlock defenses, control possession. You know, no, England.
Okay, I got it. Away from all that, yeah, I said after the first 2 games, I had a conversation with someone. I said to him, so what happens when Saka's fully fit, Rashford's good to go, and we start both of them guys? Because everybody thinks, look at what we've got coming off the bench. Once them get, so now I would say we do get to a Spain, yeah, and we start with Saka on the right, Rashford on the left, and it doesn't work. We're then bringing on players that are so much below those two, the teams ain't worried about it. That's the only reason it's looked good in the first couple of games, because we're bringing on the better players off the bench. It's not like we've got high quality across the board. We've just got 2 players starting who aren't very good, and then 2 players that are much better coming off the bench, which has made the difference against tired legs.
But there's injuries. There's talks of Rashford carrying a knock and Saka.
Yeah, no, but when they're fit and they're starting, and they're not the different players across the bench, we haven't then got them.
Saka's been Mr. Reliable.
If we're playing Spain, he starts Madueke, I'm telling you.
No, he definitely starts Gordon to help with Lamine Yamal going backwards. I think he will start Saka, but he definitely starts.
We had this
Gordon.
conversation.
And Declan Rice and Anderson together, it's stiff. It's so stiff. Sorry,
Against the smaller teams,
it's frustrating. This is what you've got options. Get Emmanuel and the Rice in there. Because when England play against Spain, what is people like Rice doing? Chasing fucking shadows. You know what I mean? Chasing fucking shadows. All these players that you lot fucking rate. You know what I'm saying? When they play against real ballers, bro, nowhere to be fucking seen, bro.
And you reckon
that's
disgraceful?
Disgraceful.
That's what we're saying.
You know what I mean?
The squad of those guys. That's what we're saying.
You know, but Saka Euros final, Saka played. Who was on the other side? Rashford's not even a regular fixture for England at that. It's only because, you know, he went to Barca, he's been doing all right. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, fair play to him. But he's not even a regular fixture when it comes to the England side. Do you know what I mean? There's just a lot of options that, again, he's on form. You know what I mean? He definitely should be thereabouts, 100%. You know, again, we're talking about wide areas. We're talking about our most effective creative players where in wide positions. That's where England can produce creativity. Do you know what I'm saying? That's why he's trying to play Madueke. Like
Madueke is never going to produce creativity. The one thing you don't want Madueke doing is thinking. Get your man one-on-one, beat him, put the ball in the box.
Who produced more chances than him for England then?
The
Against Ghana.
In that one game,
in that one game, maybe no one. But
He crossed the ball 2 times the whole game.
the whole game.
What happened with the chances? What happened with the chances?
What happened in the chances?
What do you mean?
He did his job.
You man don't know football.
He
That's
didn't
wild. That's
do
wild,
his
bro.
job.
Bro.
He
When
did
you
not
play in
do
the
his
team,
job,
yeah,
man.
and what's winger assists and goals? You know what I mean?
And Madueke,
When you play,
How many assists
when you play, it's basic. If
how
you're,
many assists and goals has he got?
he gets neither.
How many assists
sorry,
and goals has he
I
got?
know, innit? It's just
But did he get more assists and goals than let's go back to Palmer than Palmer
No.
in the Premier last season?
No. Foden, no. Bowen, no. None of these men, no.
No,
But
but
he didn't. So that can't be
again,
the
but
argument. He's not doing it.
nah, but again, it goes back to
Madueke is a
why does Tuchel favour him?
It goes back to what
Why
I
is it-
said. He's
and
picking
what's
his team for
people-
later on in
and
the
his record,
tournament.
so his selection, when you think about the grand scheme of things, Tuchel's his record is 10 out of 10, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? He's doing something right.
What
He's
do you mean 10 out of 10?
Yeah, what?
Since
What results wise?
since he's become.
Has he? We've lost to Japan, we've lost to Senegal.
And we've beat Haiti and San Marino. Like, that's
Senegal was a
Throw that one in there as well.
Was that
That
under
was
two?
a loss.
Was that under two?
The 3-1 Senegal lost.
Oh,
to
sorry,
Japan.
no, sorry, my bad. So Japan that was a friendly as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, at Wembley as well.
It was, yeah. And what was the score in
1-0.
that
1-0.
1-0.
to Japan?
Yeah.
And Senegal was
3-1.
3-1. Okay, those are his only.
They didn't
defeats, innit?
concede a goal in qualifying.
They're just the two that came to mind.
They didn't
All
concede
right,
a goal in qualifying.
no, you corrected me. Sorry, yeah. But he's been doing pretty well as you know as England man. I like him. I do.
I do quite like him as well.
You know, the manager sets the tone, so we can be here debating about who should be
Asian
in it, who should be in the squad, who shouldn't be.
Yeah, yeah.
This is what we do, innit? Do you know what I mean? All I'm saying is like he's playing the gaffer sets the tone. Every manager's got a different philosophy, a different, you know. You got Quiros, I think against England, you know what I mean? He set out his team to who had Partey, who basically he nullified Declan Rice.
That's
Do you know what I'm saying?
Queiroz is defensive coach.
You know, do you understand? So every
He's got two madmen that you're going to be scared of. Like he's got Semenyo. What's the guy's name on the
So
right?
we got Fatawu, we got
Yeah.
Salamana. There's a few different guys.
So again,
Started on the right against England.
Oh, Inaki Williams. started.
yeah.
You've got them two out wide. You can sit in deep. You get the ball to them. They scare me more than Gordon and Madueke.
Even Bellingham said, you know, one of the Ghanaian players should have got MOM in there.
100% they should have got.
It's just- And they give it to. It's all, what's going on?
It's mad.
Anyway, so England v Panama. I watched the first half of it. I was out of my nut. Went back to my friend's house after the baby shower, and then left half time to obviously go home, make my way home and that. But obviously I just knew England was gonna win. You know what I mean? But I didn't watch it. So and this was just for the record, people watching. This was yesterday, last night.
Yeah.
So so did you watch it?
Yeah.
Nah, I didn't watch it.
I watched it.
I watched it.
Poor.
All right,
Poor.
so talk me through it and who obviously was left, who's left out, who came in, or
Well,
Drop
overall,
Gordon.
he dropped Gordon, yes.
everyone expected
And
that.
your
innit?
boyfriend.
You got Madueke as
Dropped
well.
Madueke as well, yeah.
What did you say, Alex?
Your
And the
boyfriend.
boyfriend.
Pause.
Yeah.
Pause.
Crazy. But it's
Pause.
one of
You
them
say, why you gay?
You're getting close. I told you you're close.
Abs, why you gay?
Why are you gay?
Hey, it's for your country, furthermore. I just got the guy's for your country.
Swear that.
Yeah.
He's tired, man.
You Ugandans are fruity, man.
I don't want to go over this game anyway because it's similar to the Ghana game. It was basically very similar, but
It was just job done.
Panama
Yeah.
had more.
Job done,
Panama
move
were
on
more
to the next.
threatening than Ghana.
They had a
Panama-
few little shots. Even when I watched
Yeah,
it
they did.
half time, I'm like, this is what I'm saying. That
But this-
defense is so.
But this was what we
Fragile,
were getting
the
on
fragility,
earlier
the
when you were
fragility
saying
there.
Trent's
Yeah, but you're
not
saying
defensively.
Trent's not fit. They're getting exposed in the counter regardless Trent's playing or not. So like, it can't be any worse, can it?
No, you can because Trent's not
No,
a very good defender.
but if you don't take
Simple.
Trent and you go, I'm not taking him because he's defensively not good enough,
Mhm.
you then have to look solid defensively, and we haven't. So then your original argument makes no sense because
Yeah,
you might
I
as well
agree.
just have someone that could do
No.
something going the other way.
No, centre halves. Centre halves, are very. They're the heart of the defence. That's a core. When you talk about core, you know what I mean. You know,
The
keeper,
Panama chances
centre
came
back,
down the
midfield.
right back area mostly yesterday. Most of them came from the right back area.
Yeah. So, what did they do? No input. They're not a good team. You know.
Yeah, but they're not a
and
good
they were
team,
still
but it's
getting.
one
They
of
were
them-
still getting chances. They were still getting chances though.
We've
They were
seen
still
some
getting
of
chances.
these
So you're trying
destinations
to
throw some
debunk.
bangers so
You're
far
trying
in
to
the
debunk my initial argument, but listen, this is the World Cup. You're gonna have quality players, no matter what country they play for. You're gonna have direct players. You know what I mean? You're gonna have players who can cause people problems. Do you understand? So, every teams are gonna concede, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, some teams more than others. France has got a defensively better, record than England in this World Cup. You know what I'm saying? But even them, they can, you know what I mean? They're still capable of conceding. You know what
They
I mean?
are, but
So a
their-
defense
their
is not about.
mentality is
When you
I'm
talk
gonna
about when I
score
think
four
about a defense, my centre halves, the core. You know what I mean? They're the heart of the defense. So the people that you have at the back, centre halves, you got to get that spot on. You know what I mean? So So obviously, look. Again, I know you guys love Trent. But I'm not.
I actually
I'm not
don't
too,
love him that much.
I'm not too.
But
I'm-
when I
I'm-
watch England being just not creative at all and Trent sat at home, I'm like,
Begs
what
the question,
are we
right?
doing? And if we're sat there and it's like, right, this team are getting no chances, so we're
Yeah.
not going to concede
Mhm.
and we're not then creating, I'll be like, fine, because we're not going to lose. But we're playing games where we're having Jordan Pickford having to make saves at 0-0 against Panama.
Yeah.
Like, that should not be happening if you're saying we're leaving Trent at home to be more defensive.
What's he like? Is there a moment that you can refer to or talk to me about Trent has done for England? That's that has won England, like I don't know, you know, the competition or anything. What's he? Am I missing something that he's done? Is he done for England?
No, but no one's done anything
why-
to win England a
Nobody's
competition.
done
The
that.
way you're
Because
defending
England have
him,
never won a
it's like, I don't
competition.
know.
Okay.
Maybe there's something that I'm missing that he's done.
The reason
No. Generally, maybe I'm honestly. Is there a game that you can?
This question.
No, I'm not
You can
gonna,
refer
I'm not,
to.
I'm not going to refer to a
Is
specific
my question
game.
mad? I don't know. I'm not
It's
speaking English.
bonkers.
Why is it bonkers?
Because no player has done anything to win England a competition.
Why are you vouching for him so much?
No, but
the way
with that logic, you can't vouch for anyone.
No, but why are you getting defensive? You lot are all getting triggered by this. It's not a good question. It's not a good question. No, if I'm asking a nice
play a
question,
low block.
how?
Because these teams that play a low block, everybody's focusing on once they're in their lower block, we have to then break them down. Trent is a guy that when we get the ball back, will stop them getting into a low block. Because he'll play the pass early into the front men that they haven't got set. And we haven't got anybody that even tries to do that. That is the point. This is why you take a Trent. This is why you take a Wharton. This is why you take a Lewis Hall.
He can't
Someone that's just gonna hit
defend.
Kane.
He
It doesn't
can't.
matter.
And if he gets
doesn't
caught out of
matter.
position all too often, at that level, you can't do that. Sorry, you can't. He's not taking
At
that
what
risk.
level?
He's at the highest level. What?
If he can't defend him, why is he playing for
he's
Liverpool?
won at
Why is
the
he playing
highest
for
level.
Madrid? He's won at the highest level, so you can't
He's won
say he can't
Champions League and
defend.
Prems. That's the highest
You
level.
can't. What are you talking about? Come on,
Doesn't
man.
mean you
Come
saying he
on,
can't
man.
defend,
Come
so
on.
you can't play it.
Bruv, I'm a Liverpool fan, so don't like, bro. I don't listen, please.
No, you're
stop
saying you
it.
can't play Trent because he can't defend.
At
So
the
why is he
highest
playing
level.
for Liverpool in Champions League finals and shit?
Exactly.
So why is he playing?
That's what I mean.
Like the
That's
Barcelona,
highest
like the
level.
Like the Barcelona game when you needed to
Real
relax
Madrid-
forward.
Yeah, it's no higher level.
What do you mean?
Don't get
Bro,
higher
the
than
teams
that.
that he plays in, bro. You know what I'm saying? Trent pretty much plays as a winger. You know what I'm saying? The height of his Liverpool. He's
Yeah,
playing.
and against 90% of nations,
So
he should be
defending,
doing that for England
he's playing in
because
teams
we're
that boss
much better than
possession. You know what I mean? Number one.
And
So
we've got possession every game so far.
he's gonna be. You know what I mean? He's gonna be a threat because of what he can do on the ball. Do you know what I mean? So defensively, you know, please stop all this propaganda, bro.
No one's
I've
saying that
I've
he's
watched him
strong
really-
defensively. Where's the propaganda?
I've seen him countless. Bro, stop it. The guy cannot
No,
defend.
but where's the propaganda?
The guy.
Like most,
Because you're glazing him. You're glazing him
No,
like
we're
he's
not.
done something
we're
magnificent
not.
for England,
No one's saying
and
he's
he's won
quality
them.
defensively.
He's won them. I don't know. Trent's won England like you know
we're just saying
a
Trent
World
is
Cup
a solution
or
to
a
problem
Euros.
right
This is
now.
why I asked you that. You know, this cricket's all of a sudden. What's he
No.
done for England so much? I don't know. What is it that I'm not seeing?
Anyone, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Jed
So
Spence done for England? What's
back row,
Madueke done for
you can
England?
defend it. So, what
Wait,
you
wait,
outside?
wait.
What's
What's Jed Spence done
No,
for
for-
Tottenham? Factually, the worst defense in the Premier League that hasn't been relegated over the last 3 seasons.
And
he's actually
Do you
defensively.
think he's shit?
Dude, Jed Spence.
Yeah.
I think he's bang average.
He did
Fair
almost
enough.
get relegated.
Him and
Fair
Tarek
enough. Well,
Mitchell.
and it's all because of
similar.
Just Spencer.
I never said that.
Yeah. Okay.
Him and Tarek
I was
Mitchell
checking.
were very
I-
similar.
I was just checking.
You talk about people playing at the highest level. Trent won Champions
I'm
League.
just talking. What's my argument?
Whereas Jed
What's
Spence
my
has been
argument?
battling relegation.
What's my argument?
Your
I know what
argument
level's
is that
higher.
Spence is good defensively and
No.
Trent's not.
Trent.
Trent's
Simple
not
as
good
that.
defensively.
And two cool and
But
backroom staff.
there's only like
They
3
agree.
or 4 nations
They-
that are going
they-
to put
they
us on
agree.
the back foot consistently.
You know.
So why is it a problem if there's only
It's-
4 countries in the whole world that are going to put us on the back foot that we need him to
Liverpool fans
defend?
feel
You
betrayed.
need out of position, bro. Liability, man. I've seen, bro. Especially when it goes wrong. I've seen it when it goes wrong.
Okay.
Liverpool. You don't watch. You haven't watched more.
All right, let
you
me
know,
flip your
Liverpool
question.
the way-
Let me
the-
flip
the-
your
the way-
question
the
on
way
his
that,
head.
you know,
Let me flip your question on his head. Name one moment for England that Trent's defensive ability has cost us.
Trent, bro. There is man. There's games, man. There's
I can hear
games.
crickets now.
There are games. No,
Tumbleweed as
no,
well,
bro, there are games. No, seriously. There's been games. I can't think of the top of my head now. But like, mate, he has definitely like he hasn't been like at times for England. He's been exposed, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? No, it's a good question. When it comes back to me, no.
I understand
fair enough,
what
fair
you're
enough,
saying,
fair
but for
enough.
me,
I'm not.
the
it's not a
positives
it's not a gotcha.
outweigh the
That way
negatives.
the negatives. Yeah.
Massively.
By
The
far.
positives outweigh the
Not for. Do
negatives.
you know what it is? England are not a possession team, bro. And when they're playing against the top side, because Trent, because they're not a possession team. You know what I mean? Trent's gonna have to do more defending, and you can't afford, you know, to have someone that's gonna be caught out of position.
But then
at that kind of level.
outside of-
you know what I'm
outside
saying?
of-
And that's the problem.
off the top of my head, outside
he gets
of
caught out of
France,
position too many times.
who
He's
has someone on the
he's-
left
He's an
that's
attacking
that much of a
fullback.
problem?
He's an attacking fullback. He can't.
Yeah, but
he
no
can't
one's
do
got a
both.
good enough left winger to do
He
that.
do-
apart
he can't-
from
he can't-
France.
he can't do
Who
both.
plays on the left for Spain?
Well, Nico Williams is out, so they've been playing that Bayern guy.
So 1-on-1 against Trent. Are you that worried about him
Vinny,
against
maybe,
Trent?
Vinny as well.
Vinny, and then whoever they play on the left of France, whichever one of them guys.
Because you go on, like,
whether it's Dembele
do you know your
or
Euros? This is what I'm trying to say. What was the idea of putting Trent in midfield? Like again, it
Yeah, no,
goes
that's
back to no, but
but
they
that's
made him
an
look.
experiment with Ronaldo.
It didn't work. But
Wasn't
this is
Gareth
this.
Gareth Southgate, as much as he
But
got
no, but
two
everyone.
finals
What
and that, was never
what
gonna
was the
do that.
rhetoric? Yeah, he'll be great. You know what I mean? He's gonna be able to unlock defenses from midfield. Look what happened. You know what I'm saying? It's just it didn't work.
Almost like Kobe Mainoo went, didn't it?
Why did they even move him into midfield? It's just so like it's so
Football was
absurd.
better with Kobe Mainoo.
It's absurd. Do you know what I mean? It's just like they want to force Trent into this team.
This is
Yeah,
all
you know what I'm
pointless.
saying?
This is
You
all
know?
pointless. Right? This all goes back to my point of he's picked a team that's going to play good against. You're saying he's the shit defensively, whatever, yeah. So he's picked.
Is
a
he
team-
great defensively?
Well, I'm not saying he is, but you're saying he's picked.
Oh,
a
so you
team.
agree with me? Thank you.
On that one
can-
point that he's not.
So
No,
what's
but
my
he-
whole point? So what's my whole point?
Oh, come on.
What's my whole point?
But
Your whole
this
point is
conversation-
not
it's that, so-
defensively, but they're not
Until we
advocating
played
for
him-
having Joe Spencer right back at the same time. That doesn't make any sense.
But why I've explained
If you
to you,
said to me
I've
Trent's
explained
not
to you,
great
I've
defensively,
explained to you
I'm
enough
All this
times why
chat
he's
makes
there.
no sense
And
until we played a big team.
It does, because it does make sense, because he's left him up, bro. It's not rocket science. Why
But I'm saying-
Trent's on the team, bro?
When we
It's
played
not-
a big
it's
team,
not
we'll
rocket
see.
science. It really
We'll
isn't.
see.
It really isn't.
When
What's
we
he done
played
for
a big-
England? What's Trent done for England?
Replacements are spent
What's he
to
done for
deliver
England?
better.
You're missing my point.
What's he done for England?
I'm saying when we play the big teams, we'll see if he's right or not.
When
Until then,
England have played a big team, what did Trent do? What did Trent do against Spain? What?
And Reece
Sorry.
James is out, which means
What did
you
Trent do
have to
against
start
Spain?
Spence right
What
back.
did
He's actually
sorry
not
in the
good.
Euros final? What did Trent do? Because you lot are vouching for him so much, okay? What did he do against Spain in the
I'm not
final?
saying he's the best player in the world.
What
but
did he
he's better
do?
than what we've
Now
played.
it's crickets. This is what I'm saying. What did he do? You're talking about yeah against the big teams. What happens to Trent when England plays the big teams?
You're
Where is
talking
he?
like he's got to win the
Where-
Ballon
where is
d'Or
he?
to impress you.
Where is he? Where is he?
Trent is rude. Where
Where is he? I'm not saying he hasn't.
I get what you're saying. But that argument
Please
then
don't
goes
make me like
against.
I'm a bad man.
That
I'm
argument
not a
then
bad
goes
man.
against the argument when I was saying about taking Palmer, because he's done it in big games. Did Palmer not
it's-
score in
it's-
that exact
He
same
scored in the
game?
same final.
That exact same game Palmer
I'm
scored. but
a
you're
fan
still
of
advocating for not
Palmer
taking
was
him.
our
I'm
best.
a fan of Palmer.
You
You
should have taken Madueke over him.
That's the argument you guys are making. I'm not making that argument. I didn't say that. I
Well,
don't know.
we just had 20 minutes on why
I didn't say. I didn't say.
That's why the logic to other.
That is that's just talking my point. I didn't make that. Come on, I didn't.
Bro, you
Let's not do
defended
that.
Madueke.
We got a
Yeah,
new, we got a new straw man.
Yeah.
New straw man.
The only straw man.
Yeah, the OG straw man.
I can't be triggered by that. This is not trying to distort my point.
OG straw man.
No, but Mitch, you're hearing me out though, innit?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
I didn't say Madueke
for me,
deserves
it's-
to be in there over Palmer. It's gonna like
That's what it
Wait,
felt like
you
you were
didn't say
saying.
that. You literally said that. You're talking about how they performed this season.
What did I say? What did I say?
You're talking about how they performed.
Your argument was
Let's
Had a better season than Palmer. So it's warranted.
Did he not?
Samir did
Did
last
he
time.
not?
I don't even
Remember
know.
what
Did he
Samir
not?
did last time?
Did he not? Did he not?
Remember what Samir did last time?
Words in my mouth.
No,
No, don't.
I mean,
No.
sometimes you forget what you say.
Bro,
Bro, you said all of that.
I didn't. I gave you reasons as to why Madueke is in the team, bro. I didn't say, oh yeah, he deserves to be there over Palmer. But I'm saying if you go to form, I'm saying form.
Yeah, watch your man later.
Form.
Get it on the
He's in there because of form. Who was in better form, bitch, last season? Palmer.
What, we going by visuals or we going by stats?
Come on, man.
Because Palmer was better by stats.
He was.
Madueke won a league.
Now you're cherry picking.
No, but I asked you a question. Do you want to go by form or what?
What else? What else? But we can cherry pick all day long. Who deserves to be? Are you saying Palmer's performances last season weren't
I would
to be
say
there?
the much
To be
of
there?
muchness is all very similar.
Okay, cool.
But I'm taking Palmer because I know he's.
Palmer's
higher.
given me more end product. Last season, he gave me more end
He was
product than
dead, man.
Madueke.
Come on, man. That's not the
He
Palmer
was
that
by
we
his
know.
standards.
Like,
But he still gave me
if
more
you
end
want to go to
product than
statistics,
Madueke.
I've got a laptop in front of me. I'm not trying to do that. If you can go, I'll stop cherry picking like statistics on Palmer. I like Palmer. I'm just saying, like, I was just like, I was disappointed because I actually he's one of the few English players that I actually do rate.
Yeah.
Do you want to say? I'm like, come on, Palmer, man.
So
You
by
should-
what metric
you know
did
what I mean?
Madueke outperform him last season? What you judging that on?
What metric,
Yeah.
bro? Let me ask you, who was better last season?
I think Obama was though.
I think it was very, very
I
close.
think Cole
I
Palmer
think they
was.
were
I
both
think it's
fucking
very,
terrible.
very
to be
close.
fair. I think they both.
I
should have
think
gone.
we were judging Cole Palmer on that crazy standard he set the season before.
That's the
Yeah.
problem.
That's
where you see Palmer.
That's where you
That's
see
where you see
Palmer.
Madueke.
And there was a
So when
major
you don't
drop
see
off,
Palmer up
but the
there,
drop
it's
off
like,
was
oh my
still
God,
above
you're shit.
Madueke. That's how I see it.
Disclaimer.
That's how I see it.
This is propaganda. Yeah, I'm not involved in this.
This
Viewers.
is let me just say one thing.
Yeah.
Let me say
Yeah.
one thing. Yeah.
People watch football. They're hearing you say
Yeah.
this.
Palmer
Yeah.
plays like Madueke, and he's called shit.
Yeah.
Madueke plays like Palmer, and suddenly he's fucking Messi.
Yeah.
Do you get it?
100%. What you're doing is you're judging Palmer off the crazy standard that he set in previous years, and he obviously dropped off that majorly.
But
that doesn't
why don't
mean
you ask
he
me he's a
wasn't-
better player? Why don't
that
you ask me a better question? He's a better player.
That doesn't mean he wasn't still
No,
ahead
why
of
don't you ask me
Madueke.
that?
Who's the better player for you then?
Palmer. Levels above. But I'm just going off form. I don't know why. Like I know you look like this disdain for my man from the weekend. I'm not even saying he's a great player. That's the
have
thing.
this disdain for
Again, I'm just going back to
I
my
just want
original point
end
as to why he's
Like you said earlier,
It was good.
Jared Bowen should have gone.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Regardless
Jared Bowen had a
of
better
who's
season.
who's
He
better
had
than
a
Madueke
he
Palmer.
got relegated though,
Doesn't
right?
matter. Doesn't
But he had a
matter.
better
But he
season.
should be in there. But
But his form was much better
Jed
than
Spence-
Madueke.
But Jed Spence shouldn't go to your
Yeah, because his form was
That's
better
because
than
Madueke-
Madueke.
Bowen still produced.
Big
He
contradiction.
still
Big
produced.
contradiction.
How is that contradicting?
But he's
How-
still
Because you're saying, oh, Jed Spence, he almost got relegated. He was in a dead team, dead defense. But you're vouching for somebody
Is Jared
who
Bowen
actually
a
got relegated.
defender?
Yeah, Jared
You
Bowen.
actually
He's not a rat. He's not a defender.
Bro.
He played in a rubbish team.
Tottenham had
with
one of the
numbers.
worst defenses in the league.
And you, bro, come on. And you think
Jared
he's
Bowen-
an attacker who just got relegated that's going to help
Yeah,
England?
but he put up
And he
decent
put up
numbers. in
numbers.
the
He had a
league.
great season.
So,
Somerville got relegated as well.
why
Look
wasn't he
what he
selected?
Huh?
Why wasn't he selected?
Because Tuchel has his favourites, and Madueke's one of them, and I don't know why.
Thank you. That's the best thing you said so
And I
far.
don't know why. No one knows why. No one on this panel except you know why.
It's okay, Shaw, man.
I
It's
know
okay.
why. Agent Tuchel.
It's okay.
I'm telling you, Agent
It's okay.
Tuchel.
It's okay, Shaw,
You
man.
think Germany gonna have an English manager? Are you joking? It's propaganda. He's doing it on purpose.
So,
Across
so,
all competitions last season,
Yeah.
Madueke played 39 games. He scored 6 goals.
To be
and
fair,
1 assist.
To be
he's
fair,
always injured
to be
anyway.
fair, a lot of them would have been
No, we played
sub
39 games. Pull up
39
Palmer's.
games. 39
Jared,
games.
I know, but you got to keep it level.
This is cherry picking now.
A lot of them would have been. A lot of them would have been 10-minute cameos though.
Yeah,
Like,
this is-
a lot of them would have
Yeah,
been.
Can you see the minutes? Can you see the minutes?
That's what I'm
of it?
trying to say.
Saka was injured for a lot of the
And-
season as well.
Right.
I didn't.
That's true. That's true.
Saka
We're
was
moving.
injured for a
If
lot
we're
of the
moving,
season.
we're moving. I was going to look at the minutes, but can't.
Yeah. So,
That way, that
It
took way
seems-
too long.
Do you want the
That
Palmer
took-
ones or?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just have it quick before we
Let's
move
give
on.
us
The
the
Palmer
Palmer
one.
one.
Cool.
No, we got to go in minutes. You got to go minutes.
No,
played.
we'll look up
You
minutes
got to do
after.
minutes played.
I've got-
Look up minutes
I've got
after. We're
to do
taking up their
tally.
time.
come on, man. We're cherry picking, man. Let's not,
Yeah,
let's
I
do that day long.
want to hear the Palmer one.
30. Hang on, 31.
Palmer takes penalties as well. I'm just going to agree with you on that.
So Palmer, 31 games. 11 goals.
Told you more GA.
3 assists.
Huh?
11 goals, 3 assists.
So 14
14.
GA in 8 less games.
Double Madueke's.
Yeah, and that's probably his shittest season in the past 3.
Yeah, it is. By far his shit season.
Bro,
With
he was
Madueke's,
awful.
that might be his best.
You could, but
To be fair, the conversation's wrong. It's
silverware.
wrong. It's wrong.
We're gonna talk about silk. Like, so what? Come on, man. Bro, it's you know why.
No,
man.
the conversation-
Gordon
Let me
scored
tell you-
more
no, no, no.
Champions League goals than Madueke got
We can
GA across the whole season.
Bro,
But
I'm
That
keep
is
on going back.
crazy.
The conversation's
Of
wrong
form,
in general because
you know?
at the same time, listen, what we're comparing Madueke Palmer. Bowen should have gone instead of Madueke,
Yeah.
and Palmer should have gone instead of Henderson.
Mm.
So like, it's different. You know what I'm saying? We're comparing
know
these
about-
two
Do you agree
players.
with that? Do you agree with that?
We're comparing these two players, but at different positions.
I think Wharton should have gone instead of Henderson.
So
I
you
think
Palmer
Palmer's
should
best
have
off
gone
the right. I think he's best off the right.
So you
but
think
also-
instead of
I
Madueke,
think-
you
I
respond
think
You
Yeah,
can't be
yeah,
sitting
yeah.
here and
It's gotta be
you're
the
cherry picking stats like
gotta
that
be
to
the
make
same.
to make it seem like
They're not cherry
Palmer
picking.
had a
I
great,
don't disagree
had
with
a
you. I
great
agree
season.
with
You
you.
can
but
you
I'm
can
saying,
all
like,
those stats
player-wise,
doesn't mean that
I'm
he had a
really-
good season.
He
Abs.
didn't.
He
This
didn't.
is
But
what this mouth. I keep going back. This is
but
not a
no,
hard.
he didn't
I keep
have a
going
But it was
back
still
to-
better than Madueke's. That's
and,
what we're saying.
I don't know what everybody else's point is. My point is he didn't have a good season. Neither did Madueke. And Madueke still didn't have a better season than Palmer.
But he still won something. He still had it. He's coming off
He
the
just
bench,
played in a better
doing
team.
bits here.
Literally.
Well,
played
he,
in a better
but,
team.
but he played his second to Saka. Saka could have a break. But Madueke's been alright. He's been alright for Arsenal. You know what I mean? Hot and cold, whatever. But look, listen. Anyway, we're gonna move on from that. So
That's it way too long.
we got
Way.
So now the superstars have turned up. Obviously, Dembele bagging the Hattie, first half Hattie. Obviously,
Well, one on the left foot as well.
Yeah.
Left foot hat trick was it?
we
Nah,
got
one was
you know
right.
Mbappe.
One was right.
The second
Mbappe.
one was right, wasn't it?
No, the first one. He cut him.
Yeah, I think that.
One of
he
them was
dummied
his right
him
foot.
the first one.
Two of them were basically the same goal.
Yeah,
One
the
was
first
right.
one was
I
right
think
foot, yeah. He
All
cut
three
him.
of them. It's just unbelievable. You don't let players like that cut in. So all the superstars are turning up or have turned
I
up.
don't think we're putting Usman in that category though.
Oh, okay. What's the problem?
Messi,
What's your problem?
Mbappe, Haaland, all of that.
What's the problem with him?
I
just
agree
don't,
as well,
I just don't think he's in that bracket.
He's got a Ballon d'Or, bro. You got to put somewhere.
I don't think he gets that. I don't think even, I don't think he gets enough credit. Like even the way the pundits and
He's good,
commentators
but
they
He has to.
they don't, you know what I mean. He gets.
I think he
I
doesn't
kinda
turn up in
get
the
it.
biggest moments.
Yeah,
I think
kind of get it.
playing Norway's
You can't say
B
that
team-
off his recent form.
I think
You
playing
can't say
Norway's-
that off his
You can.
recent form.
I
You
think
can't say that
playing
obviously
Norway's
he's won
B team
two
was his
back-to-back
moment.
Champions League.
Did he not score in his first 16 appearances or something for France at major tournaments or something? He
No.
had 0 goals in 16 games.
Yeah,
Then
no,
Oh,
this is
I
the
thought you
first.
meant. I thought you said he did.
This
score.
World Cup-
Yeah,
he didn't.
yeah.
This World Cup is his
It's
first competitive goal for France.
competitive goal, yeah.
Like,
In major tournaments.
I kind of agree with the Dembele thing. As much as he has been class for like since he's been at PSG,
Yeah.
you look at some of the other superstars who know, like you look at Messi, you look at
It's
your
not taken
Ronaldo,
away from him, by the
you
way.
look at no, it's not. But you look at your guys like
I don't
Haaland
think
and
he's in that
Mbappe.
conversation.
Teams playing against these guys will go into the game thinking, how did we stop him? First we stop him, and then we play everyone. I don't think Dembele's got that about him at the minute. Even at PSG, it's how do you stop PSG as a whole?
But there's
You
an
don't just have
argument.
to stop
They say arguably
Dembele.
he's a better dribbler than Mbappe. You know what I'm saying? People
Arguably
say.
he is, but
And
Mbappe's
he's
way
very-
more devastating.
Yeah, but
Way
you know what it
more
is? And plus, they're different players.
Way
They're,
more
they're,
devastating.
they're different players anyway. You know
They
what
are.
I'm saying? Like,
But there's
The
like,
Dembele-
The man to stop in that
the
PSG team is Kvaratskhelia.
I was going to say, like,
That's the man to
Nah,
stop in
nah,
that.
actually think it's Coutinho.
Dembele, man.
Facts.
Dembele's the main
Coutinho
man.
off the ball.
Failures hard, but Dembele's the main man though.
Krav is that guy.
I don't know why.
When I watched
People
the
don't
final,
give him
Dembele
credit.
didn't have a sniff.
But I think that's what's so
Krav
good
was the
about
only
PSG.
one looking like he was going to do something to Arsenal.
But that's
Dembele
what's
didn't
so
have a
good
sniff.
about PSG is that it's not just one
But
guy.
he scored a
man.
penalty with his right.
I've
they're
got
a
to say
machine.
It was a
though,
nice
PSG
penalty.
are a machine.
as much
Yeah,
as you
I'm
can say that about Dembele, somehow he ends up on the assist or on the score sheet.
Bro,
he just does.
He's a bad
Because
boy.
he
Dembele's a
scores
bad
goals.
boy, bro.
He
Dembele's a
scores
rude boy.
goals, he
He's
assists
mad.
goals, he
Not in the
creates
big-
But he just
chances.
don't get. He just
He
don't.
wins pens.
What it is, he's not their favorite. You know these pundits and the critics. They don't really. They got favourites in it. They glaze certain people.
Not the biggest
Bellingham can
moments.
get man of the match against Ghana, and then
He's
like,
the
Just
some.
he
You know what I mean?
scored a hat trick
he
in
may,
the last group game. That doesn't
Yeah.
matter against Norway's B team.
he may have a
He's
spell.
been a
Some
top
players
player,
do
bro.
that.
He's been
Some
consistent.
players
You
do
know what
that.
it is?
The
I
last
think
World
he
Cup
does
final,
enough
he got
to
subbed
just-
off after 25 minutes because he dropped an absolute stinker.
Yeah.
And I think that's
Yeah,
to me that's the man.
That
In the
was
biggest
not a good
moments.
game. That was not a good game.
In the biggest
So
moments, I
right,
don't
top
think
players
he-
can come. Kane, you can say the same thing about Kane when it comes to England.
Yeah.
So, you
Yeah,
know what I mean?
it happens.
Different.
No, it happens. It happens,
Uh,
bro. It does happen, man. Trust
No,
me.
we're talking. He's a talisman. Kane's
Bro,
England's talisman.
what was
Yeah,
Haaland's
Kane's a
record? He
striker.
went like how long without scoring a goal?
Who?
Haaland. I think this was.
Yeah, he went. He
Haaland.
had a
Yeah, I'm
little
trying to say.
stretch. He had a little
And
stretch.
then he just pops out with fucking 20 goals.
But Haaland,
For Norway,
Yeah,
Haaland
biggest
has scored. He scored 11 games in a row for Norway.
Yeah, Haaland's a monster, bro.
He's
Come
a-
on, come on.
Mbappe.
People were talking
Messi.
all about Haaland this season. He's not. The man still bagged like 26 goals.
They said
Yeah.
Haaland. This is the
Golden
worst
Boot
season.
away.
They said he's playing so. He still won Golden Boot. This was the
Yeah.
worst season of his life.
Worst
you know
season,
what I'm
did it? Yeah, it's mad. That's
Crazy.
what I'm saying.
Should Ronaldo be starting for Portugal?
saying? No.
No.
We've all agreed.
He
All
was
agreed.
Do you know what? After he had the little run, the 2 goals against Uzbekistan, I was like to my brother, that's him done for the tournament. He's not scoring again. And he was firing blanks against Colombia last night. We'll see what happens in the later round.
Not firing
scored-
blanks. He was just doing like. He just
the
so
memes
anonymous.
Because it was Uzbekistan,
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
respectfully.
The meme.
Even Wissa bagged two against them. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
The memes of Ronaldo after the match against Congo, man. The memes. Oh,
The
my
coffin
days.
one.
Ah, you know what? You know what? You know what? I watched
They
it.
played the ball off the coffin.
You know, it's the guy at the end there. Oh, bro, it took me like 5 watches there to watch it. I was dying. The guy at the end, he does assume something. He goes,
I didn't even see that.
Yeah, I ain't seen
I
it.
didn't see it.
I'm a little bit confused by the Ronaldo talk to him.
Yeah, man.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie.
We can't do Ronaldo slander.
It's
That's
still
not-
on him.
I'm confused, like.
Oh,
No,
sorry.
no, no, no.
Sorry,
You
hey,
know what
that's
the slander
That's
is?
hilarious.
Do you know what the
He
slander
just
is?
pulled it
yeah?
out now. He just pulled it out.
I think the
I'm
best
gonna put it on
professionals
screen. Sorry, I'm sorry.
know when they're done.
So
And this guy should just accept that he's done.
He's not done. fam.
He's done, G.
He's not
He's
done.
done.
He's not done.
At the highest
wait,
level, he's done.
sorry.
At the highest level, he's
At the
done.
highest level, he's done. Yeah,
He's
okay.
done.
But then,
Wait, that's the rational.
so
That's a
So is
rational.
Messi.
outlook.
No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not.
you could have dropped Messi into a top team in Europe and then
Yes,
back up for a season.
you
Come
can,
on,
Mitch.
bro.
Are you not seeing what the
Come on,
the
man.
maestro
He
is the
speaks
other
for
thing.
himself.
I can't even call him a maestro.
Messi speaks for himself.
That's
Who's he playing?
I was about
Every
to say that.
every
Who's he
team
playing?
he's played are better than Uzbekistan.
No, but who's he playing?
Facts.
Every team
all
he's
right.
played are better
Let's
than Uzbekistan.
just
That's
look
not the
at.
argument,
Let's
though.
just look at
But
him
who
physically.
actually played?
Algeria are not a bad
Let's
team.
just look at him
Austria are not a
physically.
bad team.
But-
You
but-
could drop Messi in that Man City team now, and he'll still
No, but-
run.
No, but
He would.
High five. High five me on that. High five me on that, bro.
He would.
So why is he playing for
Please,
Inter Miami then?
please.
Because
Because he's
he's
been there, done
So he's
that.
done that. So he's been there, done that in the Premier League.
Hell yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh man, here we
He's the
go.
greatest
What's his?
player
He was
of all
great at
time.
Barcelona. He
What-
was very good at PSG, and now he's out in America.
But it was just
Yeah, bro,
tearing
he's
English
chilling.
teams a
His
new
money's
one.
chilling.
It was tearing English teams a new one every
Yeah,
time they went in Champions League. How about that?
He was.
Okay,
How
I
about
agree
that,
with
bitch?
I agree with
So,
that. I
Lee,
He's
agree
still
with that.
unstoppable. He's still got
Thank
half
you.
a yard. He can
Thank
actually
you.
shoot.
Let's see when they play someone good.
Messi relies on football IQ and ability, whereas Ronaldo relies on his physical attributes. Now he no longer has his physical attributes; he's just null and void. Whereas
This
Messi,
guy's-
Yes,
still pick
we're
up-
green. We're green. We're green. We're
still pick up
green.
pockets and just dictate games and just do magical things.
Even me and Yasin are green.
We'll see what happens when Argentina plays
Very, very rarely happens.
someone good. Because this Argentina is
I need
set
to get
up.
a photo of that.
It's
by the way.
just set up.
But he did it at the last World Cup as well.
Yeah, but the last World Cup, that's 4 years ago. We're talking
But Ronaldo
now.
didn't do nothing at the last World Cup.
At least two.
We're talking right now in this moment. We're not talking 4 years ago. We're not talking 2 years ago. We're talking about right now. This Argentina team, yeah, like it was at the last World Cup, is set up for Messi to thrive.
Yeah.
Because he's still their best player. They're not very good. They all do Messi's running. When it comes to them playing a good side where someone actually punishes them for them having a guy that doesn't do that, then we'll see how good he actually still is now. I'm not talking about legacy. I'm talking right
You're
now.
not getting
The
punished for one guy.
difference between
Messi and legacy go hand in hand.
the difference
Sorry.
between that and the Ronaldo thing is Portugal do not just play to Ronaldo's strengths.
They tried to.
No,
No, they don't.
The
No,
whole
they
game's
don't.
based
There's
on that.
so many
No,
times.
it is,
I
no,
see
it
them
is.
try
That's
five
what they're
Ronaldo.
making memes.
Well, I'm
That's
like,
what they're
gee,
making all these
just
memes
like
about
that.
him.
Let's
So
not
many
let's
times.
Absolutely.
not
Because
try and make
Because
stuff up.
it's about
No,
Ronaldo scoring.
There's
It's
so many
about
times
me.
where I
Yes,
see them try and
Ronaldo.
find Ronaldo, and I'm
Let's
like,
not
why you
make
doing
stuff
that?
up.
Do you know what I mean?
Please, let's not make stuff up.
Really?
Against who's the
Who is?
first game was Congo, yeah? He had about 7 touches. You're telling me that's a team trying to find him every time?
Yeah, 100%. They just
No
couldn't, 'cause
way.
his
No,
movement-
cross-
he got-
no
his
They
movement
put
is
the
good.
most
He's
crosses
gone.
in. They put the
No
most crosses in the box
way.
than any other
It's all
team,
about
like, they just
Ronaldo.
cross the ball.
Portugal get a free kick on the edge of the box. Who takes it? Nuno Mendes, no?
Yeah, he did dummy it.
Ronaldo let him have one.
Do you know what I
So it's
mean?
not, so it's not all about Ronaldo.
Just like how we gave Manny the penalty
not,
for
'cause he ran
Messi,
through,
that's
he
it.
ran
You know,
through.
to make it look like he's a good human being.
No, but so it's not all about Ronaldo then.
It's not.
It is. It
No, but it's
really
not.
is.
If it was, he
I
takes that
try to
free
help
kick.
you.
Simple.
No,
It's a simple fact.
Ronaldo let him have one. That
Drop it.
doesn't mean it's
No,
not
no,
all
no.
about him.
It's not all about Ronaldo, man.
All about Ronaldo.
People make stuff up because they want to just make out that they just want to go against. They want to go against Ronaldo. to
You
make
want-
their
but
team
all right,
better.
but Mitch, why
The
do you
players
why
always try to
do you
find
agree
Ronaldo.
then? Why do you agree that he shouldn't be starting?
I didn't agree. I didn't say anything when you said that.
So you think he should be?
Who have Portugal got that's going to
Oh,
start?
okay.
Gonzalo,
He
Gonzalo
is
Ramos.
not that good. bro.
He came on last World Cup. He bagged patties when Ronaldo got dropped.
That was last World Cup. What is he doing now? What is
He
what
hasn't had a
is
chance.
He's on
He
the
hasn't
bench
had
of
a chance.
PSG. Who
He
got
hasn't
that
had a
attack?
chance.
Is he, or has he just moved
on-
to AC Milan,
He's just
who
got
also
AC
aren't
Milan
very
now.
good?
He's just
Oh,
got AC
I
Milan.
can't.
But he's
been
gone
on
to
the
another
bench at
team that ain't
PSG.
very good. So a player who's gone to a team that aren't very good is now the answer to all the Portugal stuff.
He's not the answer. He's just better than Ronaldo.
If
And
if
this day and age-
if the ball is dropping
Mitch,
on
is
the
Ronaldo
penalty,
past it?
No.
yeah, he's past his best clearly.
Alright,
But so is
okay.
Messi. Let's not
Yeah,
pretend.
Messi
Let's not.
passed his best.
Past his
Messi
best.
Still
But
effective.
this is
still-
what I'm trying to
still
say.
effective.
He's still a
He's
genius.
still doing
He's
that.
still a
Teams
genius.
that are set up for him to be effective.
Can I say
No,
something,
we're
guys?
talking about
Let me
him
tell you
as an
something.
individual.
Let me
We're
tell
talking
you
about
something.
him. He keeps on saying as a team.
Since
We're talking about
Ronaldo
him
moved
as
to
an
Real Madrid,
individual.
Every
Yes, sir.
team that both him and Messi have played in
Thanks
have
for
been set up for
marshalling
them.
that.
Since he went to Real Madrid. Every team that Messi and Ronaldo have played on since that moment have been set up for them.
Yeah.
Benzema sacrificed himself for Ronaldo. Di Maria did. Bale did. All of them did. Both of them, every team they played in since has been set up for them. Ronaldo is just no longer effective because he hasn't got the physical attributes
It just
anymore.
doesn't.
He's washed up.
That's what it's built on.
He can't.
Yeah.
He can't contribute anything
Yeah.
other than goal poaching.
Mhm.
Messi still has the ability and the football IQ to
To
find
drop a
pockets,
shoulder.
drop a shoulder,
Jink.
dictate
Dun.
games, do magical things.
Doesn't-
Like Prime Messi. Like
He
Prime
does.
Messi. Like Prime Messi
Does.
was
He
doing.
does.
No?
He does. He literally does.
I'm like, what are you watching
Bro,
me?
he
Like,
does.
what?
I
You should
wanna-
be in agreement.
You man
You
are
should be in
laughing.
agreement.
I've got to throw this
Yeah,
in.
what
I've
are
got
you
to
on
throw
about
this
here?
in. I've got to throw this
It's
in.
one live, you know. You're
I've
alive.
got to throw this in.
For
For all the
alive.
for all the ice hockey fans out there, have you heard the name Wayne Gretzky?
Yes.
The best ice hockey player ever, yeah?
It was an NFL one last time now.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
hockey
yeah.
stat. I got
But
we love it.
his nickname is the Great One, right? You speak to people, they go, he wasn't the fastest skater, he didn't have the best shot, but he just saw the game 2 steps ahead of everybody else. So he'll be in positions where you didn't see, and he'll just that's Messi.
That's Messi.
That is,
Bro,
he hasn't got to be the best, but he
I
still
watched
he
Ronaldo.
sees the game. He's already seen it before you see it, and he can do things that you can't see.
Foresight.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
That's the word.
That's
Foresight.
Wayne Gretzky. Come on, boys.
I don't disagree. I
I
don't
watched
disagree
Ronaldo.
with any of that. But the problem is, all
But you're
of
still
the
vouching
Messi
for him,
guys-
Ronaldo. You're still.
all of- no, I'm saying all of the Messi guys are still pretending like this guy could do it top level week in, week out.
You can't.
Week in, week out, I don't know because of
No, he
the
can't.
physical toll on
That's
him.
why he plays for Inter Miami because
Because of the physical toll, maybe he can't do it
But
week in,
he's
week
the
out for 90
ability.
minutes.
Mitch, the ability's still there. That's what they're saying. The ability's still there with Messi. The
He
ability.
obviously-
He's still got
He's
good.
He's
shot.
38.
He can still
Where
do that.
Ronaldo,
He's
no,
still
Ronaldo
38,
is burned
39.
out now. This is what Yes is basically he's giving. He's actually giving me
When did
context.
Ronaldo leave Man United?
But even at Man United, I watched him
How many goals did he
for
score in that
90
season
minutes.
at Man
I watched
United?
him for 90 minutes
No, the
every
second time
week.
Oh,
Second time round.
The second time round, I watched him for 90 minutes.
How many
every
goals
week.
did he score that
24.
season?
The first season he scored 16,
Earlier,
and then after that he just fell off a cliff.
23, 24.
But
something.
also,
22, I think.
also
Nah, 23, 24.
he wasn't good. He scored goals. He made the team worse. He made the team categorically worse.
Selfish.
Because the team were trying to play for him, and they were worse. And he couldn't give us anything else other than bagging goals. Bro, I'm telling you, I watched the 90 minutes.
You're a United fan.
Yeah, he made the team worse.
So how does your number 9 make the team worse by scoring goals? I'm confused. by
Because
this.
there's other parts of the game in which you have to contribute.
And he wasn't even a
and he
number.
wasn't
He
willing to
wasn't a
contribute.
9 then either.
No, he was.
He
The
was.
second
Second time
time
at Man
round.
United, he was
Oh,
like-
you're talking about his second.
Second time.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, listen, back then when he was a winning
Yeah,
fast,
he
he
was
was
a goal.
phenomenal. He was
Oh,
one of the best
sorry.
players I've ever seen.
So no, you want me?
But
Sorry.
the second time round, he was our number 9. He wouldn't contribute to anything other than scoring goals.
It was clashing.
I'm talking. He wouldn't hold the ball up.
Mm.
He wouldn't press. He wouldn't run in channels. He wouldn't do anything you'd want your strikers to do.
That was on the
But
second
he would
season.
bag
though.
goals, huh?
That was in the second season.
Yeah, 100%.
The first
The
season,
first
come
season,
back,
he was okay.
on fucking fire.
He was.
Okay.
24
I
goals.
wouldn't
was it?
say he was. I wouldn't
Yeah,
say
he-
he.
yeah, I
He's
remember.
He
best
got
one.
six, he got
Fucking
16 in the
fire.
Prem. He got 21 all
Yeah,
cups. Yeah,
all cups.
And he
on
was
fucking
good.
bro.
I don't think he was on fire. I think
He was hurting United.
But I
man.
also
he
think
couldn't be a trigger.
the
Yes,
team.
he
I also
couldn't be a
think the
trigger.
team got worse. I
He
think the team got worse.
couldn't be a trigger. We know
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
a goal
yeah,
scorer,
yeah,
but
as
they're
well.
carrying
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Like,
other
he's
things
facing
going
it.
on at
100%.
But the
There were
media,
other
because
things
it's
going on
Ronaldo and he's come back. It's all about.
There was other things going on. at
100%. There's a lot going on.
We're
There's a lot
talking 2
going
years
on.
ago.
There's a lot going on. What?
It's 3-4 years ago now, surely.
No, he's been in Saudis for 3 years.
3 years.
Look,
yeah.
About
Ronaldo's
4 or
in
5
the
years.
squad because they wanted him just to do the Sue on the World Stage.
And when he
Alright?
got benched by Ten Hag, in that moment, Ten Hag was right to bench him because the team was functioning better without him.
Yeah.
And then he got mad, went to Piers Morgan, did what he did. See you later.
Ah,
But in that moment, he was right to get benched.
Yeah.
absolutely.
So Man United improved when Ronaldo left.
We did. We were
Absolutely.
sixth. We finished third and we
Yeah.
won the Carabao Cup. Same
Absolutely.
season,
Didn't you finish 15th last season?
100%. But
So-
in that
so
same
that statement
season,
is actually factually incorrect.
No, it's
You
not,
did
it's not,
improve.
because
You
in
got
the season-
massively worse.
What?
in the season
Last
he left,
season. Oh,
that statement is actually factually true because he did that Piers Morgan interview in October, November, and we were 6th, and then we shipped him, and then we finished 3rd, and we won the Carabao Cup. So we factually improved in that season.
And then the following
season,
you finished 15th.
we fell off a cliff, and it was abysmal.
Okay.
But in that
So there was a
season,
momentary upturn.
That's
but
not momentary.
United were already on the
That's
downfall. Like that.
That's
There's
not
so many
momentary.
players they had to get rid of.
So if Man United were already on the downfall.
Yeah, we finished 8th.
Why is it all
No, the
Ronaldo?
season you're talking about, we finished 8th and won the FA Cup. Then the season after that, we finished.
So
15th.
you
He
were
knocked
sixth.
us out of Europe.
So you were
knocked us
sixth.
out
We
of
were
Europe.
sixth with Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Then we went third.
And then you finished 8th, which is
And then you
lower than the
finished
6th
eighth, yeah.
you had with Ronaldo.
Yeah.
And then you went 15th, which is lower than the 8th.
But the third is
Then
higher.
that was-
And we picked up 2 trophies on the way, whereas we
So
won nothing.
we're focusing on that one third moment rather than the 8th, which was next, and the 15th, which was
But
after
we
that,
also picked
which
up a
is a
trophy.
longer period of
We
time.
also picked up a trophy in the
you're
season.
Can I just
nitpicking,
say?
man.
No, can I
I'm
just
using
say?
a lot. I'm using a bigger period of
We
time.
did.
6
We
months.
also picked up a
Not
trophy.
the straw man.
No.
Thank you. Someone
No,
call it
no,
out.
I
No,
know, I'm
don't
using it.
backtrack.
No,
Don't backtrack.
I'm joking,
Don't
man. I like the
backtrack.
argument.
I'm using 2 full seasons. I'm using 2 full seasons of form over October to May.
Yeah.
Which is a more logical period to pick 2 full seasons or October to May?
I think the more
seasons.
the more logical
But
that-
but we also picked up-
season he actually played for.
But we also picked up 2 trophies in
No,
that
no,
season
I
as
get
well.
it.
I get it.
Whereas
I'm
we
not
won nothing
disputing
with
that
it.
Look,
We won nothing.
two
with it.
things can be right
Yeah.
at once, innit? I think
Yeah, I was
you're
gonna
both
say,
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
You
I
got
think
to
you're both right in your own arguments because there was a spell where Ronaldo was not meshing with the rest of the club.
Uh-huh.
It just wasn't happening, and sometimes you can see it in Portugal. So there is an argument on either end that both stand with like very solid points. At this very moment, right now in the World Cup, those Portuguese players should be playing for Ronaldo, and they're not. They should be playing for
They should.
Ronaldo.
Portugal
They should be playing for Ronaldo.
Portugal should
because
be
the
building
Argentinian
around.
fans.
He
But
shouldn't be
they've got
starting
no
Abs.
Messi, bro.
Abs, he shouldn't.
He should be
Ronaldo
starting.
shouldn't be
He
off.
shouldn't be
He's
I don't
not
agree
good
with
enough.
that.
He's
I don't
starting
agree with
every
either of
man.
those.
He should
Come
be
on.
starting, but he
Certain
shouldn't
things
be
shouldn't be a
finishing.
debate. I
I
don't know
feel
what
he
it is.
should
You
be
people
starting.
love Ronaldo
He
so
should be
much.
finishing.
You know
He
what I'm
should
saying?
start.
Portugal should have
You
built
know,
around
when
it,
you
but he
critique
should still be starting.
Ronaldo, you see how his fans get online. Do you know what I'm
I
saying?
just think the
Come on, man.
greats know when they're done.
Let me give you another
Zidane-
example, yeah?
Zidane dropped a masterclass of a performance in
Someone
that
like
French
Top
World Cup,
Overtop.
headbutting man, and then was like, you know what,
Absolute
I'm done.
class of a striker.
And then, no, and then he's like,
One-
you know
one or
what,
two
I'm
goals.
done.
We've got
I've
way
had
too
my
many-
day.
We've got way too
And
many
Ronaldo
good
needs to
players.
do that. Ronaldo needs to do that. I think the greats know when they're finished, and Ronaldo needs to accept.
He wants to get to this
But
1,000.
he's not going to because
He
his
wants
ego's
to get to the
too
1,000 mark. It's not
ego's
coming.
crazy.
It's not
Nah,
coming.
he has to.
I just don't think Portugal has anybody else to step up. I don't agree they should build
Ramos
Ramos
will be more energetic. They
They've got the
can.
best starting midfield 3 in the tournament.
Ramos can come in there and.
Is
and-
Ramos as good a player as Ronaldo?
No.
We don't know.
But we're not talking about prime
But
Ronaldo.
But
We're not-
yeah, we're
just-
talking about is he going to benefit the team more now
I
than
don't think he will.
Ronaldo
I
is?
don't think
He
he will.
would.
He would
I don't think he
100%.
will. Personally, I don't think he
Of
will.
course.
I've seen nothing of
Come
Gonzalo
on.
Ramos to say he does anything other than what
I've seen
Ronaldo
a
tries
compliment
to
to
do as
PSG and bad
I
goals.
think he's
like,
got-
well. That's what he does. He
An
does just
opportunity,
score
man.
goals. So if the ball drops
And that's what
8
that's
yards,
what they're crying
if
out
the
He's
for.
going to run more.
That's what they're crying out for.
If the ball
He'll
drops
press more.
8 yards from goal, I'm having it drop to
But he's
Ronaldo
gonna
over
run
Gonzalo
more,
Ramos.
100%, but
And
you
that's
telling me
what Portugal need that.
Gonzalo Ramos is not going to press more, his hold-up play is going to be better?
I
100%.
haven't seen that from him to say yes.
You don't need to see it.
categorically.
He's 28, Ronaldo's 41, like.
24. Gonzalo,
He's gonna press
He's still
more.
young.
Like,
Still
do you know what I mean?
Very young. 24,
Yeah.
25.
Like,
And he really impressed in the last. What was it?
He comes off the bench, got a hat trick. Does it?
Yeah, the
Well, that was
Euros.
one
innit?
game though.
Yeah, yeah.
I know.
And
I
who
know
is
what
it
you're
against?
but that's Ronaldo this tournament.
Who
One
is
game,
it?
one
Who is
game
that hat
against
trick against? Does
Uzbekistan.
anybody know who that hat trick's against?
No.
I can't
So
remember.
we can't big
What's
that
that?
up if that was against
It's a
someone
big deal,
dead.
What's
bro.
that? What's
It
that?
definitely
Like,
was.
we're talking down the
It was a
2
big
goals
thing,
against
man.
Uzbekistan. If he scored that hat trick and against someone dead, we can't big that up and talk that down at the same time. Because it's the same situation.
I don't disagree with you, Mitch. I'm just saying.
But it's not prime
He's gonna
Ronaldo.
offer
We're
more.
talking
I'm not
about-
go- I'm-
This
he's
is
gonna
not
offer
the
more
mix.
than the 41-year-old
It's the
Ronaldo.
difference, mate.
No, but listen,
Come on.
all I'm saying is
No.
I'm not here sitting here at a point as a Ronaldo fan saying Ronaldo's this, Ronaldo. I'm just saying have the same energy for players for the same things at the same time. You can't have this view on Ronaldo because it's Ronaldo.
So why is Messi
And then-
outperforming Ronaldo in this World Cup then?
Because the
He's a better
technical
footballer.
ability.
because
he's a better
he's got a better footballing IQ.
He's just a better
He's got a
footballer.
better touch.
There's more to it than that though.
He's got better touch.
He's just better at
And
football.
his team are actually much better at playing to Messi's strengths than Portugal.
Messi's a team player also. As great as he is, he's actually a
Put
team player.
Messi up front this Portugal team. Oh
He
my.
barely gets the ball.
And he's a playmaker. And he
He barely
can
gets the
what
ball.
a player.
He barely gets the
Ah,
ball.
what a player.
Let's see what's
Sorry,
going
I'm
on.
a,
Where'd
if
you
he's
fit him
dropping
in,
deep
though?
He'll
into
be
the
popping
pocket,
it with Bruno.
if he drops
boom,
deep
boom,
into the
boom.
pocket,
Whereas
what do you
Ronaldo
think
can't
he's
do
gonna
that.
do?
Oh.
Ronaldo
He
just
can't do that.
give me the ball.
Yeah.
I'll score
He
from
can't
any
do that.
angle.
Messi-
Or
Messi
or
Vitinha
shoot.
popping it.
Ronaldo
Come
or
on, man.
shoot from my own half.
lovely.
Left foot, right.
It would be lovely.
I think we have
Johnny's-
to.
but
They
Messi
have to
wouldn't-
play.
wouldn't-
to his
Messi would
strengths,
be
bro.
the
Who,
guy.
Ronaldo?
Yeah,
He's not a team player.
Messi would start from the right.
That's
and just
when
be
you
wherever he
see
wants to
the
be.
And he's
This is
not a
how
team
strong
player,
and powerful
Ronaldo. He's
Ronaldo
not
Still
and
is, bro.
not only
100%.
not only is Messi much superior, he's a team player. Football's a team sport. We can't bring him back to basics. Not
Yeah,
only can
I
he
actually
score,
don't
he
think
can
you can
create.
say
and
that
he
he
can
don't
create.
work.
I
It
think
doesn't
you
work.
use your players to
I
their
think-
strengths, bro. That's what you do. innit?
But he's not.
That's what you do,
He's
bro.
special, bro. He can.
I'm not
You know what I mean?
disagreeing.
He can walk around for a little bit and wait for that
I'm
moment.
saying
back.
he
You know what I
walks
mean?
around. He'll lose the ball and he'll look and go, what's that? Who's this guy taking the ball for me? Like, but
As good of a finisher as Harry Kane is, sorry Charlie, as good of a finisher as
sorry,
Harry
go on.
Kane is, yeah, you're not playing that forward pass for him to run onto, because he
You
likes
can't do
playing
it in
deep.
behind. Exactly. When you're playing
You know what I'm
against
trying to
stubborn
say?
defenses.
You have
You've
to
got to create
And
that
then
understand.
chance.
he's on the halfway line, back to goal. Kane's on the halfway line,
Kane-
back against top teams.
With our English, it's the exact same thing. You got to play to Kane's strengths. Earlier on, I was going to bring up Dimitar Berbatov. He wasn't that quick. He was fucking class. He
But
could
you
control
shouldn't have
the
to
ball
rely
from
on one
anywhere.
player. This is what I hate about this
So
reliance
technical.
on one player.
And
You
we
shouldn't
would
have to do this.
play our game around his game style and his gameplay. And what was he doing every single time he got that ball? He was doing what he had to fucking do. Right now, it's Messi with Ronaldo. Like, not the player Messi. It's a
Yeah.
Messi situation with Ronaldo, because I don't think the Portuguese are playing to his strengths.
And I don't
And I don't think they should.
They don't. They
I think they should drop him and put Ramos in and see how it
Exactly.
goes.
I'm
Yeah.
not sure that improves them, but they need to build around that midfield three. Their midfield three is the best starting midfield three in the tournament, and they don't utilise it enough.
And they're getting cunted off by. Did I say that?
Yeah, cool.
We just have.
Yeah, I just said, you know what, shit, I like that. But they're getting run over by Colombia. Colombia should have won
If
easy
their
last
midfielders
night.
get run over by Colombia, people will make out that it's Ronaldo.
To be fair, that's a good point.
How can that
That's
be
not
Ronaldo's
Ronaldo's
fault?
fault. To be fair,
How can it be?
that's not
That's
Ronaldo.
not Ronaldo.
They've got
That's true, that's
fire
fair.
in them, man.
That's not Ronaldo.
Cocaine in them.
That's
That cocaine.
what you said in the group chat.
You know
But
what I'm saying?
listen, obviously Congo have qualified as well, 3-1 to Uzbekistan, and it's good. Look, and I'm happy.
No, can I hold on?
We're
Sorry.
talking about superstars.
Yeah.
What's the point?
So that we still got Mbappe to talk about, Haaland to talk about.
No,
No,
I remember I said that they've been firing from all cylinders.
Sorry, before you
Vinny,
say that,
Vinny as well.
I don't want to cut you off, Boris. Sorry.
Yeah, no, go on.
Before, can we just appreciate that Messi touch for that goal the other day? When the fucking lift his leg.
Oh.
Up, oh
Well,
The
last
last minute one.
God. Yeah.
He's like,
he's
he's
like
behind him.
He's scooped
Yeah,
in
yeah,
it,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Oh my God.
He's an artist.
Different.
No, you saw it.
He's-
You
You
probably
saw
didn't
that.
realise the
No,
touch.
no. I don't think I've seen
So
The ball
quick
come
point.
out,
you have.
and his leg
Because
went
he
against
got
the
right.
nose.
He
Oh.
got one right at the end of the last minute where like
He's a
he
poet.
shot.
He's a
he saved
magician.
it,
He's
and
a.
he
You
got
can't.
it
And he
to
came back and he just went. Oh.
And also,
I saw. I wanted to mention that.
no, I saw
There was a better one that they didn't score from me. I'm not sure what game it was. It came to him into the box and he just kind of just touched it in first time, and the guy really got
Right,
right,
yeah,
the keeper came out.
No.
Yeah.
Messi does some
It's
mad
hard,
stuff,
it's
and
hard to say.
I just
bad
want to say
shit
before we
about
move
Messi.
on, this isn't me
That's
bigging up
natural.
Ronaldo.
That
This
comes to
is
him
me
naturally.
going
But are
one
you
or the other.
You're a full
run over Messi?
Messi can be
It
55
depends
years
on what
old, and that's
aspect
not
you're
going to
talking
leave him. You know
As a
what I'm saying?
player, who
Nope.
I would prefer to watch is Lionel Messi. I think if you're looking at a more complete footballer who could do more on the football field as a whole, I would say Ronaldo is a more complete player, but I prefer to watch Messi.
I don't disagree.
No,
I
but-
don't disagree with
Do you know
that.
why he's
I
saying?
don't even- I
Because you
don't-
know
I don't
why?
agree.
Because they're two different
No,
players.
no, listen.
I
They
respect-
are two
I don't disagree with
different
that.
players.
Listen, Ronaldo.
I don't see what Ronaldo could do.
Agree,
Ronaldo-
agree or not?
Other than
They're two different players.
Yeah,
Ronaldo-
let's just stop
Ronaldo as
comparing
a
players as
profile,
well.
yeah.
Like,
No,
can
it's
build
good.
Ronaldo
No,
in
great.
the
You've
Premier
got
League.
compared rates, man.
I don't
Let's
think
not
you could do that
compare
with Lionel
these.
Messi.
No, definitely. Definitely.
That's my point of the complete footballer. You could build Ronaldo. So if someone took Ronaldo at 17 years old and say, "I'm going to make you the best centre back we've
Nah,
ever
he's
seen,"
He's
Nah,
quick,
you could
strong.
do that.
I don't think
You
you
could do
could.
that.
100% you could.
I don't
You
think
could
you
not
could.
do that with Messi.
Why not?
17-year-old Ronaldo.
Bro, he's
17-year-old Ronaldo come United.
Shit,
He's
he's
the
a
moment.
shit. Come on, this is what I'm trying to say.
That guy's
This
not
is what I'm
playing
trying to
centre
say.
You
Centre
could
back,
build
he became intelligent.
Hey,
You
You're
could
not
build
hearing what
Ronaldo
he's saying.
into
So,
any
this is what I'm
position.
saying. Yes, he does know about ball, but
I
he
don't
just
agree, bro. You're
but-
talking about physical attributes. That's why you're. That's
he
what
likes to
you
wind me
think-
up.
but
You're thinking you've got the physical
But-
attributes of a centre back.
You could build
I'm
Ronaldo
talking about
into any
mind, football IQ, bro. Ronaldo at
You
17
can't
come
say that
United,
Ronaldo has
and
a
he was just
football
doing
IQ.
Come on.
nine. He was just
Exactly.
doing 9 step
And then get
overs.
lifted.
Van
And
der
get
Sar
lifted.
hated him.
And get
Bro.
lifted. And get lifted.
Bro,
Boom.
no,
Get lifted.
no, no,
Get
no,
lifted.
no, no.
He was
You
getting
can't say that
He was
Ronaldo.
getting
You
that.
can't say that
He was
Ronaldo
getting
has
his
a
when he got to the
football
brim.
career.
Ronaldo was getting
Whereas
that.
Messi did. At 17, he categorically did not. He came
Yeah,
to
but
Man
Messi-
United,
Joe Barton
an
couldn't wait to
18,
lift him.
19-year-old, and he would just do 10 step overs and try some next random stuff.
Messi factually can't play in any of the positions that are 10 back. So he can play 10, but behind that, he's not playing in
Messi
any
can
of
play
them
deep
positions.
line midfielder easily.
Of
He'll
course!
dictate the
No
whole
chance.
game.
No
He'll
chance.
dictate the whole game.
Look how creative he is.
He'll dictate the
Ronaldo
whole
can only
game.
dream to
No
be
chance.
He'll
to be
pick
that
the
creative.
ball up off the centre back. He'll take it on the half turn, and he'll spray.
Physically imposing holding midfielders for Messi
No,
to
you
do
don't. No, you don't.
That. Yes, you do.
I
No,
think
you
it's
don't.
a bonkers argument to to say like to,
You can't compare
to
them anyway.
compare them, yeah.
They're different
Because-
players. Like,
No,
they're
why
different.
not?
Messi
You're
was
supposed to
like-
compare greats. What? It's kind of like a
You
taboo.
can't compare it.
Do you know what I mean? Like, what the
Himself.
what?
to play football.
For the
do you
best,
know
for
what
the
I
peak
mean?
times
Come
of
on,
their
man.
careers,
So literally,
they're
like,
probably best versions
he
of
is-
what
but they've got different
Paul.
guys.
He is, but
Different
people use
attributes.
that as like a takeaway from him that he was just given natural ability, but like,
Bro,
it was-
like I've sat down and
He
I've
wasn't just
watched.
given natural ability, but he was
Messi's
injected with stuff
teammates,
to make
bro.
sure that he was physically capable
yeah,
to do what he does.
they gave him injections to help him
Messi.
grow.
Let me say that to
But
the Arsenal
that
fans,
doesn't mean
Samir
anything.
as well. Remember when Arsene Wenger, they said to him, "You can sign this guy," and he said, "I'm not paying for his injections to get bigger." That happened for Arsenal.
Oh, did it? I didn't know about that.
Arsene Wenger
So what?
refused to
Messi
pay the
could have been
money.
in the fucking
So
Prem,
He
but
could have
Arsenal's
signed
been a
for
Wenger.
Arsenal, and Wenger
Same
said,
with-
"I'm not paying for the
Arsenal's been a
injections to make
fucking Wenger.
because he was small."
It was. I don't know.
But
for
also,
the growth hormones.
Who's read? I've read his and Ronaldo's
For the growth
biography.
hormones, Arsene
I
Wenger
read
said-
Ronaldo's biography in prison.
Arsene Wenger said, "I'm not paying for the growth hormones."
He also turned down Ibrahim.
Also,
Yeah,
And
but-
also,
yeah.
sorry, Wenger and Fergie both told Messi straight up, "You're the best player I've ever seen."
After he done what he done though.
The thing with me is this argument that Ronaldo is a more complete footballer. I don't understand it. Other than
No,
heading
do
the football,
you know what it is?
what else is
Sorry,
he better than?
yes.
No, it's inspiration, bro.
Can I add to Mitchell's point? Can I add
Yeah,
where,
go on.
where I think when we talk about great footballers, a lot of people are used to like short, nippy, Pele, Maradona, you know what I mean? Very small and agile players. Ronaldo to
Maradona's
me,
the GOAT, by the way.
sorry?
Can I just say that? Maradona's the actual GOAT.
And can I
Never
say,
seen players do that.
I mean, in terms
He's
of goats and
categorically
top athletes, yeah, Ronaldo has broken the mold. With it. You think what his height? Do you know what I mean? When he came to United, obviously he was still a spring chicken, but everyone obviously knew the potential that he had. You know what I mean? Worked on his left foot, worked on his jumping a bit, heading. Do you know what I'm saying? So he had to over a certain amount of years. He worked hard because Ronaldo's a machine. Ronaldo's a maniac. Do you know what I'm saying? But he worked. He wanted to make his weaknesses his strengths. Do you know what I'm saying? So if you're looking at him as a physical stud, for someone to be like, he's basically like my height, 6'2", and he's gonna endure much more, saying physically, compared to Messi, just because of his size. He's got bigger limbs. You know what I mean. So naturally, and he's not as because of his height, he's not as agile as Messi. Because of Messi's height, he can actually just, jink. Sharp.
Messi header against Man
Do you know what I mean?
United,
So if we
One boot on as well, one boot.
we haven't seen an athlete like Ronaldo before in football history.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
height, jumping, left
Pass.
foot, right foot, you know what I'm saying? That is unreal for someone to be that. He's a big man, Ronaldo. You know what I'm saying? To be that effective and to be that potent, to be able to score, as frequently as he has. Yeah, it's mad, and also
That's a machine, he's a machine.
This what I'm saying. He's had to adapt his game. He's had to adapt his game because where he started losing pace, So I think Ronaldo was like, okay, shooting has got to be, you know what I mean, and finishing,
I think that's the worst
So
thing
I
that
think
happens to
over
him in this
time
conversation.
he modified his game so he can still be a goal scorer. He sort of is okay. I'm not as fast as I used to be anymore. You know what I'm saying? I don't score the free kicks that I used to score anymore. Do you know what I'm saying? So as a whole package, like Ronaldo's a phenomenal athlete. It's again. So I don't think people are used to someone of that sort of physique, a physical. You know what I'm saying? Stud like Ronaldo. He's a big man. You know what I mean?
He's
And
lab created.
do you understand?
That's what he is. He's lab
Unbelievable
created.
athlete. Don't you're going on like I'm saying he's a sideman. No. Absolute machine. I don't think people are really used to seeing top players of his stature.
But what I don't
Does that make
understand is-
make sense? Though?
That makes sense, but what I don't understand is when people say he's the more complete footballer, I just don't get it. All he's better at is heading, and he's more physical. But when you look at
when you talk about
creativity,
it's weaker foot style.
but an athlete is more all round, better rounded. All round, they have more physically.
You're
They can jump
jumping,
higher.
hitting,
Right.
yeah.
Do you know what I'm
Your
saying?
sprint speed, everything.
but then you look at
Right.
creativity,
Yeah.
passing, dribbling, ball control, playing in tight spaces. Messi's better.
Do you think I want to argue against Messi?
So those aren't player
You think I
attributes.
would-
Those
That's
are
not athlete.
football attributes.
Charlie,
That's
Charlie,
what
listen.
Anyone can
Charlie,
learn
What stage are we doing this dribbling thing?
Just continue.
That's a natural
What do
given
you mean?
talent. People can't learn how to dribble and do that. People
Of course
can
you
learn
can.
how
You
to
can,
get
you
past
can,
it.
Of course
but-
you can.
No,
What
no, no.
stage of Ronaldo
let me land.
Bro,
What
Messi's always
stage
been a
of
better
Ronaldo
dribbler than
are we
him.
doing dribbling?
Ronaldo has never ever in his life been a better dribbler than Messi.
What,
the
Ronaldo
facts.
Athlete is something.
I watched
Athletics.
Ronaldo's peak
Look,
dribbling was at Man
athletics.
United
The
the first
worst
time.
thing, the worst
And he was
thing,
never there,
the
Messi.
literal worst thing that could have happened to Ronaldo was becoming
All right,
a 9.
boys.
Because he put all that stuff to
Right,
the
boys,
side.
I'm gonna move this conversation on in about
He
10
won
seconds.
a
Yeah.
Ballon
I'm
d'Or
gonna cut this bit
off the
out.
back of being a
Let me try.
dribbly winger.
But he
In
even
In a
then
4-4-2.
he was never better than Messi at dribbling, bro.
In a
He
4-4-2,
was
he was
never
a
ever
dribbling
better than
winger.
I can't believe
Messi
I'm
at dribbling.
late.
But we're going on.
Charlie,
remember
Charlie,
Ronaldo.
and then Charlie.
Messi was a better natural footballer. Like he's still now. He's a better natural footballer. But athlete, we're talking athletics. We're talking going around a track. We're talking about
100%.
throwing the javelin, discus. Who's going to be
High
better?
jump.
Ronaldo, high jump. Ronaldo, he's a
Basketball,
better
Ronaldo be
athlete.
better.
That's what I'm saying. He's a better athlete.
Yeah.
He's man-made. He's like in a lab. Someone's created him. Like
Yeah.
Frankenstein. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what Ronaldo is.
But he fucking
But-
did that, fam.
but-
Sorry.
Yeah, he did.
He
He
did
put
that.
that in
He
to
went
become
down.
that. He's a
But
freak.
because he
He's a
did that, we're
freak.
taking away how good he actually
Alright.
is at all the other parts
gonna
of the
move it
game.
on
Like,
in 10.
man was scoring like
That's
bad boy
nine.
overhead kicks and
He was
stuff
on
like
the
this.
piss.
Like,
Yeah,
let's
go
not take that away.
We're not
from
taking
him.
that away.
No, we
but
can't.
Boys,
he's never been a better
boys,
dribbler. Sorry.
after the 17 days of the World Cup, yeah, Morocco, South Africa, Senegal, Ivory Coast, Ghana, Cape Verde, Egypt, Congo, Nigeria qualified the round of 32. You know, so you know what I mean. Come on, you know I'm proud of my African roots. You know,
Did you say Nigeria?
Algeria.
Algeria,
Nigeria
Algeria
qualified.
is the biggest African country, followed by Congo. Yeah.
By land.
So,
By land.
how far do we think an African team can go in the World Cup?
What's the
yeah?
furthest they've been? Ghana.
No, semi-final.
Semi-final.
Morocco lost all of them.
Yeah.
Ghana went quarters
Because I'm
that year,
hearing,
but
so
it's
you're hearing
Suarez.
managers that are being much more respectful about African teams now, and they're saying like, look, you know, we don't like knockout stages. We don't want to face African teams because of what they're capable of and whatnot. We all know Africa's got top players, you know, playing in top teams all around the world and stuff, you know. So obviously, like when it comes to international football, obviously there are factors and and elements that obviously I think that hold back African sides, but generally I think it looks quite promising for African teams this World Cup. What do you reckon, boys?
Yeah, 100%. I think out of all of them, I think Morocco, Ivory Coast,
Congo!
Senegal are the best teams. I think Morocco got a tough tie against Holland, but I think they can beat Holland. I actually think they can.
Yeah.
Ivory Coast, they got Norway, I think.
They'll deal with them.
I think they'll deal with Norway. I'll be real.
They'll deal with them.
Senegal got Belgium. I think Senegal will deal with
just
Belgium.
stop
I
Haaland.
think
Just stop
The
Haaland.
Norwegians are very
Yeah.
organised.
I don't agree with the Norway one.
the Norway one.
Norway,
They're very organised. I love
yeah, I think people are a little bit clouded because of how they got slapped up by France, but they
Yeah, but that was
rested
their
half their
beating. Yeah,
team.
that was their beating.
You start adding Haaland and that back in, I think
Yeah.
Norway become a massive problem for them.
They do.
Big problem, yeah.
They do. That one will be. Yeah, that one will be close. But I feel like
it. But
Belgium, I don't really rate them anymore. They're
what-
falling off,
They fell off.
and I'm confident Senegal will do them.
Martinez, who I call the golden generation killer.
Yeah.
Belgium, he seems to be
Yeah.
doing a similar kind of thing with Portugal. and
Yeah.
I just,
Yeah.
yeah. Unfortunate for Belgium, but this team, all of their best players have gone. It's
Yeah.
fallen off a bit.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Senegal, man, that
They-
victory against
started
Iraq.
Trossard, bro.
Did you see some of those goals?
Yeah. Brilliant. But the
I'm
thing
like,
is, when they lost to France
Right.
and when they lost to Norway, they were kind of unlucky. In the first half against France, it was tit for
They were
tat,
competing.
and then
They were
Ismail
competing.
Sarr had a sitter at the end of the first half that
Yeah.
he missed,
Yeah.
and then second half France's quality kind of took over. Elise.
Do you know what I mean about the defense is getting beat? It's gonna happen.
And then
But that
when
game
they played
against
Norway, the
Norway,
Norway
man,
game was
they-
close.
Yeah.
They turn up too late.
Too late, yeah.
They turn up
They
too
did.
late.
Do you
But it was a
think-
close game.
Do you think finishing is an area of improvement from African teams? Like, if they can finish a bit more, or what do you think it is?
A
Yeah.
bit more finesse.
Finesse in front of goal.
Finesse, like you were saying about the goals in the game last night.
They
It's
lack
not
that.
all about bangers.
Yeah.
Sometimes little side foot into the corner.
Yeah,
and
they
do the
lack
job.
that,
You don't have
man.
to take the lever off it every
They
time.
like
You don't have to do that.
Yeah.
They can't help
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But you know that it's
can't
just a
help
fact. The African teams, they just seem to love to score.
Whoosh.
Like,
I know.
away from like the
Look at-
Moroccos and the
look at
Algerians, when
Essien.
you see more of the technical players coming
Right.
through from them
Yeah.
nations.
Right.
I think
Oh,
some like your
Saibari.
Senegal.
And,
Saibari.
and I think defensively, they're better now, African sides,
Yeah, yeah.
But obviously, I was watching
Oh,
Ivory
yeah.
Coast v Ecuador, and I was just like, I was watching the back and forth. I think it was in the group chat. Like, it's like, this is a pantomime. Like it had a back of Ivory Coast. Even Ecuador, the quality. Do you remember like the amount of chances that was just going to waste?
Yeah, but Ecuador still got Inter Valencia up front. He's about 80 years old.
Ecuador got-
Talking about Ecuador. Everywhere I'm going, people are saying I look like a certain player. Hey guys, what were we saying?
Moonlighting,
Is
yeah?
it close? Is
That
it?
is moonlighting.
That should look like.
What was it?
Okay, I know, it's
Someone
an
chucked
accurate
out
one.
another one the other day that was close as well.
Is it? What the
It was on the
group
group.
chat?
It was on the group. I can't remember
No
who
way.
it was. But Pacho was close.
But I'm
That's
getting
close.
it everywhere. Obviously.
I think African team could get to semi-finals.
Yeah.
Who would you say?
Because they've improved.
Yeah, I
They've
think
improved.
Morocco are
They're
the
the
best.
best. They're the
Yeah,
best.
they're the best.
They're the best football playing.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Yeah, they're organised.
No,
they're
I think I
ballers.
still fancy. Obviously, I'm caught with Senegalese and stuff.
You
I still
fancy
fancy. Like, look. Obviously,
Yeah.
we know AFCON final joke thing.
Yeah, that would be
Absolute
Worst
joke,
game
but
ever, yeah.
Senegal outperformed Morocco.
Yeah.
Generally, forget all the politics.
They did.
The right team won. So, sorry, that's just a rebuttal to what you're.
I don't think they
what
played
you're,
better
what,
football.
what you're saying yesterday.
I don't think they played better football, but they were just so much more crucial. In
No,
those,
but you play
in
to
those
your
areas
strengths.
and those
You got to
areas.
win. You can only beat who's in front of you.
There's
I know,
a
like,
young
not-
Donny in that Morocco side.
So, just because you're better than, just because you're technically better
He
than,
plays.
just because you're technically,
I love
sorry,
the football he plays.
just because a team's technically better than their opposition, do you think that means they're gonna win that game? They're gonna
No,
win?
it's not.
They
In
don't.
hindsight,
But you know what I
in
mean?
hindsight,
Football's more than that.
I get it.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
That's
That's
not more than that. But I think
City
So-
comes
so-
up against Leeds. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
they
yeah.
play the better.
So
football,
Charlie's there like,
should win.
oh, well, how comes we didn't beat Ghana? Well, you know what I mean? You could go on all day about it. We got the better players, yeah, but it's 11v11.
But I think Morocco have leveled up as well. This
Yeah,
time.
No,
they
have,
they're
they
decent.
have,
They're
they have.
decent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buhari in midfield.
Yeah.
Another
Fucking
year older
class.
from that AFCON final. He's moving through the gears right now, and I think that's the difference maker between them.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
Okay.
Wait until the price, bro. After this
Yeah.
World Cup, this
Yeah,
price
the price tag is gonna be crazy.
is gonna be insane.
Well, yeah, man, I'm
Stand
happy,
up player.
man.
Stand up player so far. For it.
The whole tournament.
Throughout the
Yeah.
whole tournament.
Yeah, he's the pick of the bunch.
For me, Mbappe.
I think it's tough to pick one. The guy that's performed in every game is probably
Messi.
I was gonna say. I just want everyone else to go. I was
Messi,
gonna
bro.
say Elise.
He's gonna
It's
say
Messi.
Yeah, but the guy
yeah.
that's performed in
What are we
every
doing, guys?
game
It's
is
Messi.
Oh, how can I forget about? You know what it is?
It's Messi, bro.
No, you just expect him to do that.
Yeah.
Do we, though?
No,
Why were
no,
we expecting
no,
this at
and
38?
Yasin,
I don't think we were.
Yasin,
We do.
Yasin, you're right.
We do.
You're right.
I don't think we were.
No, you're right about Messi, but I'm being very impressed with Elise. You know what I mean?
Fresh, innit?
For me, just the freedom and he plays with and the creativity he
Yeah.
plays with.
Oh,
It's just-
yeah. And the confidence,
You
man.
know what I mean?
disagree.
Even, I love when players that
Bro.
even if you fail at trying to do something good, or positive.
Duchamp's decision to bring him in the
That's what I
10.
rate. On
Genius.
Rio Presents, obviously he had Pogba on, and they were just talking about obviously Juventus. Even training the matches was like the amount of times that Pirlo will get the ball, lose it, but he still wants the ball. He still wants the ball. Like, do you know what I mean? So you're gonna make mistakes in football, but not shying away from your job is what I what I rate. So that's why I kind of like I have to rate a little bit about.
Nah,
Your
Elise
favourite player,
is
Madueke.
I was gonna literally
He
say that.
still runs that man. He might run it off the pitch. He might run it off the pitch, but you know what I mean. I'm coming again.
Madueke, you better get my boy a signed shirt, fam. Put that shit on a frame for him.
So yeah. Anyway, but Elise would be very impressive for me.
I think Messi's been playing for
No,
You don't have a what?
Messi, yeah.
Over the 3 games, he's probably been the best player.
Yeah.
Right.
The most standout that's affected games the most. I want to add a little bit on Yamal as well, though,
Oh,
because he
Nah,
didn't start the
he's not
first
like
game.
him,
He came
man.
on late,
Yeah.
and he had that aura about him. It looked like the whole
not
the
enough.
whole stadium shifted their energy when he came on. The second game was the same, and I didn't watch the last game because it was at 6 o'clock in the morning.
not
But
enough.
he just seems to have it. I'm telling you, going into
does.
these knockout rounds, he's one to watch.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
enough,
he is
man.
one to watch.
I reckon he's going to take the tournament by the scruff of
He
the neck. now.
needs to step
Top.
into those boots, man.
Yeah, but he's just coming back from injury, bro.
What is it,
Yeah.
18? He's like 18.
they were comparing his stats. They were
That's
comparing
crazy.
his stats to Messi stats. When,
They're better.
I'm not here saying that. Oh yeah,
No,
no.
they're better than Messi.
No, no.
Stats are.
Because he's
I'm
been
not-
around
I'm
for
not-
so
I ain't
long
going
now,
there,
like-
nowhere near. But I'm, you know what I mean? Like,
Because
right.
he's like, you hear the name Yamal, you think, oh yeah, he's still 18. Like, he's
It's
still
a joke.
80.
But he's got that aura about him.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
don't often see that
Special-
he comes on the pitch and the whole stadium.
That's a real
changes their
gener-
energy.
that's a real
Like,
generational
that's
talent.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
3 years'
Can't
time,
make-
it'll
can't
be
make that.
Yamal and Mbappe. But like, there's no Yamal will be the best player in the world in a few years.
Mhm.
time.
I can't-
There's
hands
conversation.
down.
I can't
There's
believe.
no conversation.
No,
I can't believe it's England.
The joke off.
Big Congo.
Congo.
What the fuck?
England, Congo.
The phone calls I'm gonna get on that day. Ah, my
Do you
day.
think Congo got a chance?
No, we
The
listen.
way England are playing.
8-0.
I got no. Do you want to bet on that? Put your money where your mouth is. Put your money where your mouth is.
But no,
Put your money where your mouth
Smoked,
is. Did you not
I'm
watch?
telling
Did you not
you.
watch England v Ghana, mate?
You don't watch Congo v Uzbekistan. You don't watch Congo v.
What they won?
Who'd you play? In
They won. They won 3-1. Yeah.
Mate, the one we
Brother,
should have put
I
10
swear
points.
that
shoulda,
they
woulda.
play- They played
Shoulda,
like
woulda,
the
coulda.
worst football I've ever seen, fam.
Who?
The Congolese.
Oh, there you
You
go.
know what?
Thank
What
you.
did you say?
You lot
So
play like
bad.
the worst
On
football
on
I've ever
paper,
seen,
your
bro.
team is good.
No.
To you, bro.
Listen,
That's not even a bias, bro, because I got
Masuaku,
Congolese in my
Wissa,
family bloodline too. bro. Trust
Bakambu.
me, but it's just
You got
It's
players in
so
your team.
poor.
Nah, listen.
Chancellor Mbemba. What's his name again?
The
sorry?
Chancellor.
The Chancellor.
The
Sorry.
Chancellor.
Listen,
Chancellor.
we have been in it since.
Your team on
Ni-
paper is like one of the best
1994.
African teams, but you're so dead.
Like, all that paper stuff. I don't
That's
go off
very
that.
important,
I
man.
don't.
I think it's very important.
It don't mean a
It
team.
sets
A
the
team
tone.
needs an identity.
It
You know what I'm
sets the
saying?
tone
A
for the
team.
expectation.
Listen. No, Congo have done really well. Just to even qualify for starters. Obviously, I'm not going to be. Oh yeah, we're happy to be here. No, fuck all of that. You know what I'm saying? You got to compete.
It's the first
You
time.
know what I mean? And
you've
we've got out of the group stages. So I'm
It's the first time in your history.
I'm
you've got
taking-
out of the group stage.
I'm taking the positives out of it, you know. So Congo can definitely produce an upset. 100%.
I think they can.
We'll take it to pens.
I
But
don't think
anyway,
they will.
physically,
I don't think they will, but I think they
you
can.
think
It's
you-
possible.
it's not,
but-
it's not going to be a cricket score. Don't think if England do win, it's gonna, you know what I mean? It's gonna be like, you know, by, you know,
1-0, 2-0,
something,
so.
you know what I mean?
I think
Special
you're
or
gonna end up
something
giving
like-
away like 2
'cause-
pens, man.
Because Africans need to stop doing that. You know what I mean? We're going to be obviously defensive.
The man just said stop profiling, didn't it?
It's so rash,
I
aggressive.
know.
That's so
you know what it
physical
is?
and.
Mitch, some of these men are sellouts. I'm a proud, you know what I mean? I'm a proud black man. You know, I'm proud of my roots. You know what I mean?
I think it's gonna be a close game,
I'm English as well, bro. You know what I mean? So
He's
come on.
everything. You know what I'm
There
saying?
you go.
This guy's every French,
Yeah, you
go
English,
about 60.
Congolese.
He thinks
How
he's
many
David
languages?
Alaba.
How many languages do you speak?
Comme ça?
You know what I mean? Three languages, mate. You know, but yeah, man. Look, whoever wins is gonna win. But you know what I mean? Obviously, England should win. You know, but listen, this World Cup so far, you know, it's been full of surprises, hasn't it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah. All right, cool. Next episode now. We'll have a little break.
Cool.
Yeah, we'll try and do this one in like half an hour.
Yeah,
You
I'm looking at the time,
you need to
bro.
bounce. I know you.
Because I'm filming with them lot in it
Oh.
out west. I got to go home and get there.
How is it? What do you think? You can do a half an hour?
At the max, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Alright.
Okay. Toilet. There's no need to go
We'll
toilet.
go toilet.
Have a wee. Yeah, yes.
Do you want me to stop this and we can go again?
Appreciate it. I'm gonna leave quick.
Yeah, we're live. Like, we're saying this shit and we're live. Yeah, we'll
Oh,
stop
we
there.
stopped it,
We're
yeah,
saying-
yeah.
Cheers, mate.